A woman never belongs to you. It's just your turn. You lost your edge, she lost attraction for you. That's how it works. What'd you think she was gonna do? Tell you she cheated? Men cannot afford to get complacent in relationships. Get your fat ass off the couch, start lifting weights, and learn game. You're welcome.
And now your man,
Donovan Sharp.
What's up, guys? It's your man, Donovan Sharp, and welcome, mercifully welcome, to the 1159th edition of TSR Live, your daily dose of toxic masculinity, misogyny, and small dick energy. Holy, guys, I probably crashed out about 5 or 6 times over the last hour, man. Whew. Man, oh man, oh, Jesus Christ. Listen. And by the way, guys, I sincerely apologize for the lack of quality in my camera. For whatever reason, you guys know that I normally use my iPhone as my main camera. For whatever reason, there was that delay again, and I couldn't fix the delay. I couldn't fix the delay, and not only that, I was having issues with my soundboard, and then, oh my God, it's just, listen, man, look. Listen, don't feel sorry for me. I'm not asking for your sympathy or anything like that, but I will say this: for those of you out here who think you want to do this for a living, you just need to you need to resolve your mind to this one immutable fact that comes with being an internet personality. Okay? You are going to have technical issues on a daily basis. This is just how it is. This is just how it is. This is exactly why Fresh and Fit After Hours never starts exactly on time. Guys, I've been on Fresh and Fit, Jesus Christ, 35, 40 times, man. 35, 40 times. We never start on time because this is part of the game. This is the nature of the beast. Luke Red Pill Perry in the chat says, yeah, we do it live. Yeah, man, we do it live. This is just the nature of the beast, man. I mean, this is just the nature of the beast. Today's pre-show preparation. I happen to have all of the technical difficulties. Geesh. That being said, finally we are off the ground. Guys, I have a fantastic show in store for you today. We are going to talk about I'm going to react to a video called Black Fatigue from a White Man's Perspective. That is going to be crazy. Diddy's former bodyguard appeared on Piers Morgan, and he dished all the dirt. We are also going to listen to sort of a rendition of Cassie Ventura's testimony. Dude, blood-curdling stuff. Cassie woke up and shows violence when she walked into the courtroom, as she should. Diddy is an absolute demon. He is. I can't even begin to describe the character of this man. I'll put it to you this way, guys. They say God forgives all sinners, no matter what, right? No matter what you've done in your life. I'm going to tell you what, man. I can't see if God really exists the way Christianity describes him. I can't see a way God forgives Diddy for what he's accused of doing. I'm sorry. There are just some things that are unforgivable. Diddy committed unspeakable, unforgivable crimes to so many people for so long. I don't see a way for him to get into heaven. I really don't see a way for him to get into heaven. I really don't. So we're going to talk a little bit about that. I'm going to react to the Pearl and Andrew Wilson podcast. Also, we are going to do a loyalty test. We're going to do a loyalty test video. We haven't done one of those in a while. And yes, of course, we will be doing Hard R Police videos featuring Hard R Bingo. Fantastic show in store for you guys today. Because I'm off to a little bit of a late and slow start. If you want, I only want you to pull up if you have a disagreement. I only want you to pull up if you have a disagreement. If you agree, please just allow me to get through the show. And I can have you on some other time, but only if you disagree. Only if you disagree. Okay. All right. Reverend Brown with the $10 super chat said the Kansas City Chiefs were trying to sabotage your stream. They wanted revenge for that Super Bowl beatdown. Yeah, we get to go up to Kansas City and beat those boys down again. We get to beat those boys down again. By the way, for those, and you guys remember all last season, Nick Wright was the #1 Eagles hater. He was the #1 Eagles hater. He wanted to fire Sirianni every week. All we did was blow good team out after good. Dude, we blew out the Bengals. We blew out the Ravens. We blew everybody out. Kicked everybody's ass. And to be honest with you, the one game we really truly lost was week 2 against the Falcons. And even there's even an explanation for that, because the Eagles had just played a game in Sao Paulo, Brazil. So that took a little bit of wind out of our sails. Then when we lost to the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, I think the week after we beat the Saints to go 2-2, or to go 2-2, we were missing Devontae Smith and AJ Brown. And then later on, the Washington Commanders, when they beat us, Jalen Hurts had a concussion for that game. He missed 2 games. Now I'm not going to sit here and say that the Eagles were going to be undefeated, like Lane Johnson has proclaimed. But all year long, despite the fact that the Philadelphia Eagles were by far and away clearly the best team in football, this man shit on the Eagles and Nick Sirianni for one reason and one reason only. And a lot of you guys might not remember this. A couple of years ago, early in the season, the Eagles went up to Kansas City to play the Chiefs, and we beat those boys. I think it might have been 2023. It was 2023. We went into Kansas City and we beat those boys. And Nick Sirianni was jaw-jacking with some of the fans. He was talking shit. That pissed off Nick Wright. And so he made it his mission to try. And I believe this to be true. I honestly do believe Nick Wright tried to get Nick Sirianni fired. I really do. And all Nick Wright did all season long was give us more and more and more fire. The Kansas City Chiefs last year were a fucking fraud. They were a mediocre football team that were clearly being aided by the referees. Clearly being aided by the referees. You want to know how we know that? Because when they played a real football team without the referee bias, they got absolutely destroyed. We subtracted the Chiefs in the Super Bowl. The game was, it was a blowout of epic proportions. The game wasn't even as close as the score would indicate. 40-20, honestly, 40-22 was, they scored their last 2 touchdowns in garbage time. That's when we pulled all our starters. We had Kenny Pickett in there throwing around passes. We had 6th and 7th round draft picks getting in. Hey man, I get to get some action in a Super Bowl against the Kansas City Chiefs. The Chiefs, our #1s beat the Kansas City Chiefs #1s 40-6. Okay. Then Kansas City managed to tack on a couple of garbage touchdowns against our 2nd and 3rd string guys. Fuck what you heard. So we get a chance to go up to Kansas City, kick their ass again, and this time, if Nick Sirianni starts jaw-jacking with the fans, I hope to God Nick Wright comes out and keeps talking shit. I hope he keeps talking shit. And I told Devin, I said, if we make the Super Bowl, I want Kansas City. You guys all heard me. Man. I told him I want the fucking Chiefs. And God damn it, we fucking got him and we handled our business. Let's see. Luke Perry with the $5 super chat says, when you react to the Black Fatigue video, can you read the comments under it somewhere good? Oh, yeah, okay. This is a recording of it, but I guess I can pull it up. You guys were good enough to find it for me. I couldn't find the video anywhere, so I had to ask my guys in the Discord. Let's see. Where is it? Oh, interesting videos. The fuck did it go? Oh my God. Dude, I swear to God, man. Now I can't even find it is it in the main shit? Hold up. Bruh. Oh my God. I swear to God, man, it is Murphy. Dude, it is a Murphy's Law Friday. It is a Murphy's Law Friday. Because what can go wrong has gone wrong. Now I can't find the goddamn video. Oh, yeah. Oh my God, dude, come on. I swear to God, y'all, guys, it has been this kind of day. It has been this kind of day. I know, dude, somebody sent me the video. I thought somebody sent the video. Interesting videos. I thought somebody sent the video, but now I can't find it. It's insane, dude. Dude, I'm not crazy. I'll find it if I find it. I actually recorded it because the volume was a little lower. I'll try to pull that up, Luke, but I honestly don't. I'm out of patience today, man. I'm out of patience. I just can't dude. I spent 90% of the work that I've done today has been fixing dumb shit. So I'll get to that when I get to it. Chris Williams with the $2 super chat says, "Have a good weekend, brother. Appreciate that. You too." Hang on. Ugh. Hang on, y'all, because it has just been an absolute shit show today. An absolute shit show today. My God. Actually, you know what? Put this on this side. Actually, Jesus Christ, man. There we go. All right, I can reach everything. All right, very good. Oh, wait, I heard something in the Discord just come up. Let me... Luke Red Pill Perry. I don't see it. Dude. You added me on something, but I don't know how to... Man, I'm frazzled, man. I'm frazzled. Species 666 says, as a Chiefs fan, I really wondered how we got to the Super Bowl last year and knew we were going to get embarrassed if they played the Eagles. Dude, I told all you motherfuckers, the Chiefs are going to win. Nope. I told all you, somebody said it's in the main chat. Can somebody just guys, just post the fucking video, man. Don't tell me where it is. Just fucking post it. Please, guys. I'm at my wits fucking end, man. Don't at me. Don't just post it in the fucking Discord so I don't have the Hey, look, I don't want to know where it is. Just fucking post the goddamn video, y'all. Jesus Christ. I'm about to crash out. I'm about to crash out over here, man. I don't need to be told where it is. Just put it in the main chat in the Discord so my dumb ass can just click it and go. I don't need any roadmaps in terms of where it is and click this and click that. Luke Perry said posted. I don't know why I can't fucking find this goddamn video. Never mind. You know what? I can't do it anymore. I'm not doing that. I'm literally crashing out. I'm literally crashing out in real time. You guys are witnessing a Donovan Sharp crash out. Shout out to Rack90 with the $20 Cash App. Rack90 with the $20 Cash App. Appreciate that very much. If you want to send your boy, Opinionated Junkie with the $2 super chat says Donovan would 100% smash Megan. Oh my God. Oh Jesus Christ. Opinionated Junkie, my guy. Do you know this about me?
Yes, he's a lifetime snow bunny hopper.
I would negative 670% never, dude, I wouldn't touch that bitch with a 10-foot fucking pole. Fuck would you, bro? Yo, your ass must be new here. Your ass must be new here. Yo, Dr. Kraus says count to 10, my nigga, man. I'm gonna have to, y'all. Seriously. Oh, there it is. Thank God. I'm gonna have to count to 10, my guy. Real talk, dude. Fam. I was about to start destroying everything. Holy God. Yeah, Opinionated Junkie, my guy. I swear to God, you niggas, man. Yeah, that's the video. You niggas crack me up. Don would 100% smash Megan. Emmett Trill says Don Light. No. You guys, I'm not being facetious. Guys, I don't fuck with these hair hat wearing bitches, y'all. I'm sorry. I do not fuck with these hair hat wearing ratchet ass hoes. Fuck no. That is a hard no, full stop, 1000%, would never, ever. Are you fucking kidding me? If you honestly believe I would smash Megan Thee Stallion, you have no idea who and what the fuck I am, brah. Emmett Trill says that Don is low-key a chocolate bunny hopper. I hope you're kidding. Are you just fucking with me? Like, are you like are you fucking around? Like are you playing with me? Jesus Christ. Yeah. Luke Red Pill Perry says, "Oh no, you must be new here, Finn." Oh, Emmett Trill is not new. Oh, Emmett. He says, "You must have ain't seen how Megan can twerk." Nigga, twerking does. Oh my God. Emmett, don't do it, bruh. Emmett, my guy. Oh no, man. Look, I'm not saying. I'm just saying. You starting to give off. Look, my guy. You starting to give off nigga vibes. Man. Like, what the fuck? I must not seen how she can twerk. Are you serious? Oh my God. Okay, Emmett, like you're really, I don't know. Oh, he says I'm playing. Okay. So you're not playing. Yeah. Okay, I had to break out the niggadar. Woo. I was about to say, surely you don't honestly believe that I would fuck Megan Thee Stallion. Oh my God. Oh, Jesus fuck. Hell no. Dude, no.
Oh, hell no.
No. This is what's the question?
Is this a snow bunny situation?
Yes, it is, Dr. Umar. This is a snow bunny situation. This is a snow bunny situation. You guys want to know something? You know what I have not taken today? This is why you guys know. I tell the truth about kratom and shit. This is why you guys know I tell the truth about kratom and my dependency on it. Okay? It just occurred to me that I have not taken kratom all day today. By the way, when I take kratom, I just do the toss and wash. I haven't taken kratom all day today, and that probably explains my lack of patience right now. Okay. That is my version of counting to 10, guys. And sometimes Devin, she will ask me if she starts, yeah, I got my kratom right here, man. Ice Dragon Kid says, you can accuse Don of many things, but not playing in the mud. Real shit.
Nope.
Pardon me. Opinionated Junkie says, what about Cardi B? Are you... Bro. Wait, hold on. Wait a minute. Opinionated Junkie. If I wouldn't fuck Megan Thee Stallion, what in the ratchet ass hole makes you think... What makes you think I would ever go near Cardi B? Ay. All right. Well, while I wait for my core temperature to reduce, Jesus, we are off to an interesting start. Gabez 8 says snow bunnies all day, every day, Donovan. Yes, sir.
Yep.
Jose says the Timberwolves going all the way to the championship. I don't dislike that take. I do not dislike that, man. Anthony Edwards is balling the fuck out. Charles Merchant, blast from the past with a $20 super chat. Charles Merchant, dude, Charles Merchant has been following me longer than any of you. This guy, dude, Charles Merchant has followed me since before Dr. B84. That's how long Charles Merchant has been around. Says, come to find out, Lauren London lied claiming she's been celibate since the death of Nipsey. She got clapped up by Diddy too. Donovan, you have to show on women. You have to do a show on women openly claiming celibacy but lying. Yeah, I might have to do that. Reverend Brown with the $5 super chat says, be careful, Ton. Oh my God. I heard that kratom is actually pretty bad for you. Also, we know you would smash Lizzo big or smaller. Oh God, no. I've heard all of this. Kratom is bad for you. Blah 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 blah. It's dude. That's all you have to. Dude, I've been taking kratom now for 11 years. I've taken kratom regularly for 11 years. When bad things happen to people when they take too much of it for too long. Okay, they don't give themselves they don't give themselves a washout period. When they don't give themselves a washout period and allow their system to sort of restart, that's when it's bad. That's when it's bad. That's when it's bad. Yeah. See. Yeah. Devin says kratom is bad for me. Yeah. Certain people tolerate it differently. And Devin, she has a really weird. She's got a really weird system, dude. I don't know. Anyway, the one thing I don't like about kratom is that it tastes fucking terrible. But it is what it is. It is what it is. I see Glenn. Hey, is Thor okay? Oh. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. Lord Celtic Bat says junkies take kratom. Yes, junkies take kratom to get off. Oh my God. Okay. All right. Okay. All right. Yeah, people who have opioid man, that's bad. People who have, let me get myself together here. People who have opioid dependency or heroin dependency, they often take kratom to help them beat it. So. Oh, that's fine, man. All right, guys. So I'm not going to make any announcements or anything like that. I just want you guys to understand the importance of being able to compartmentalize. Something and sort of carry on. So yeah. So I'm gonna have to put my feelings aside, and I'm gonna have to soldier on. No, we're gonna soldier on. We're gonna soldier on. Huh? Lord Celtic, dude, you know what? LKB, bro, you're out. You're dude, honestly, no, you're out of here, man. I don't know if you're a friend or a foe, guy. Like, you come in here, like, dude, you come in here all the time and talk and give me these sideways compliments. Man, get the fuck out of here, man. Fuck you and the horse that brung you, man. Get the fuck out of here. All you do is come in here and cause a bunch of fucking trouble, acting like you're a fan of mine. Oh, so it's an opioid. Nigga, shut the fuck up, man. And get the fuck out of here, man. That's the only reason why you come in here, is just to be stupid. Dude, I'm gonna tell you what, man. If you're gonna be the haters that I hate the most are the ones who come in disguised as fans or supporters. Can't stand you niggas, man. Can't stand you niggas. Yeah, guys, you guys gotta understand. Sometimes in life, things happen. Sometimes you get the kind of news that you don't want to get. But you know, in life you have to fight on. You got to fight on. And so we are going to do the show, and we're going to get through this. We are going to get through this. All right. All right. So I found the, oh man. So that's the video. So okay, so this is the video, but I can't, okay, so that's the video, but I couldn't find it on TikTok. Somebody put it. Mama says, ban me, bish. If you're going to swear, you may as well go all the way, bruh. May as well go all the way. Yeah, dude, I knew Mama was a, I knew that was a troll. Anyway. Okay, so Black Fatigue has been obviously it's been a trending hashtag. It has been a legitimate trending hashtag. And so we haven't really heard. We've heard a lot from white women, black women, black men and black women on this Black Fatigue, but we haven't really heard much from white men. And I actually saw Anton Daniels react to this, and I wanted to know where the fuck it's at, where the fuck the video is. But of course, my stupid ass, I'm looking at it now. I can actually see where the video is. So now I can go to TikTok. S. Boderman. All right, give me a second.
Want coat?
Yes. Thank you. Oh.
S. Boterman. Is that who it is? Oh, that's it. All right. Okay. S. Boderman Black. Oh. Okay, finally. Okay. It's funny. Oh, there it is. All right. Got it.
Black Fatigue.
There it is. Okay. All right.
It's all over my FYP.
Okay. Finally. Okay. So we did it. That too. We gonna get into Diddy too. We gonna get all up into Diddy. Pause for you motherfuckers out here. All right. So this guy who goes by the name of S. Boderman 3 days ago gave his take on Black Fatigue, and we are going to react to that right now, I think. All right, here we go.
World works after.
Oops.
P-Pay. Thank you. I am so happy that this is being...
Okay, wait a minute. Hold up. Hang on a second. Hold up. I'm up here, Callie. Dude, this has just been an absolute shit. This has been a shit show of a... So the video is not really playing that well, but thankfully for me, I had the presence of mind. The fuck did the... So we'll go in and we'll react to the comments.
Black fatigue.
There we are.
It's all over my FYP page. Thank you. I am so happy that this is being brought up. And oh, by the way, for us white people that have been around the block a long time, this isn't new to us. We've been dealing with this for over 40 years.
What?
Here's my story. This is about 2015.
That nigga said Diddy fatigue. No, Cassie had Diddy fatigue.
I'm at Put-in Bay. Put-in Bay's on South Bass Island in Lake Erie. There's a bunch of bars out there. It's a great place for adults to go play. Think of Pat Daly, Mad Dog Adams. If you don't know those guys, think of Jimmy Buffett. I'm sitting on a bench on Delaware waiting for...
By the way, Jimmy Buffett was the favorite recording artist of my my ex-wife, Darcy. My ex-wife Darcy used to love Jimmy Buffett, and I don't really listen to Jimmy. But I've got a few of his songs, but there was a time in my life where I knew all of the words to every Jimmy Buffett song.
My wife, who's in a shop shopping, and at the time the traffic is two ways, and I think I witnessed why it is no longer two ways. It's a Saturday afternoon. The island is packed. The traffic is bumper to bumper. These two guys going in opposite directions decide to stop and have a chat. Not for a couple seconds, not for a couple minutes, but I think it was around 10 minutes before people started to threaten them.
10 minutes?
But around the 5-minute mark, I'm just sitting there with my arms folded, just shaking my head. And I hear this voice. This is what's holding us back. This is why we're hated. And I turned around to see who had said it, and it was a black couple about my age. And then he looked directly at me and said, 30 years ago, I'd go down there, grab those idiots by their dreadlocks, and teach them a lesson their fathers never did.
Yeah, you can't do that now. You can't do that now, because if you try, Desdemona's building a rocket ship. That's right. Desdemona also runs the space station and tackle bait shop. But yeah, you can't do that now. You can't run up on niggas and try and teach them a lesson. Because you guys know what will happen, right? You guys know what will happen, right? These niggas ain't fighting nobody. They are shooting people.
And I looked at him and went...
Snow Bandit 22 says, Donovan, what's your Discord? It is in the link in my YouTube description.
30 years ago, I'd have been right there with you. I have hated this type of behavior my entire life. I've never gotten it. How self-centered do you have to be to have no...
What? What? Hold up. Wait a minute. We got to stop the show. I do apologize. I am so sorry. I'm seeing that Brock Purdy got $265 million over 5 years. Hold on, just give me a second, y'all. Just give me a second. Oh my God. You know what? Let me stop. Let me do my job. My bad.
Respect for any other human being. It's all about you. These are the people I've spent my life avoiding. But I had never thought about it from the black community side. And I gotta say, it sucks a lot more for you guys than it does for us white people, because you're...
There it is. There it is. There it is, man. Black fatigue. Dude, I'm trying to tell you what, man. The race of people who have the most black fatigue are black people. It's nigga fatigue, man. The reason why the black community is an abject disaster is because most black people are raised by black women. Didn't have fathers in our lives. Myself included. My dad was in my life, but he was present, but not present. Literally taught me, dude, my father literally taught me nothing about life. I learned absolutely nothing from my father. He didn't teach me how to shave. He didn't teach me how to throw a curveball. He taught me how to be an absentee father while still actually being in the home. Dude, my hand to the man. My hand to the man, man. My hand to the man. And listen, man, like, and I'm very, very fortunate. I'm very fortunate that my parents didn't drink or do drugs or put hands on us or whatever the case may be. But goddamn.
You're associated with it, right? There are a lot of whites that just put you all together. And it has slowed down the healing of this country.
Yes, it has.
Seriously, 40 years ago, racism should have been over. Unfortunately, the Democratic Party has continued to fan the flames of racism to make
He is
money
not lying.
and to get votes. I'm so thankful that a lot of you are waking up to this. And again, I can't stress this enough. This isn't
God,
a
here comes
black
Walter.
thing. This is a behavior thing.
Yes, absolutely. Absolutely. It's not a black thing. It is a culture thing. It is a behavioral problem.
My closer friends are black, and I love and appreciate them. And I'm very thankful that they have not allowed the crappy behavior out of some to drag them down. Well, I hope you're having a great day. I hope to see you tomorrow.
Damn. So even white people are getting tired. Or white men are starting to find their voice. Guys, I've told you. People are gonna start doing this. Okay. Let's see. Okay, so now we are going to talk about Diddy. Holy shit. I was sent this video. By Devin, actually. She actually sent me this video. And guys, I was shocked, but oh my God. So we're going to play this back and we'll go one and a half speed. We'll go 1.5 speed. And again, the reason why I have 1.5 speed, pardon me. I go 1.5 speed so that I can stay away. So I can stay away from the copyright stuff. All right, let's get it.
I know how this world works. After working in the industry, I converted my business to combat human trafficking. His views skewed when it comes to sexual activity. I believe it's helped turn him into a sexual deviant. I've had FBI come to my house before and tell me they found a threat against my life. Somebody didn't want me to do this interview. This is a dangerous game people are playing, and some people deserve retribution.
You clearly feel that Sean Combs made people disappear.
I know this situation is dangerous. I've had several attempts on my life throughout my career.
Other people say that Diddy was a Fed himself, that he was on their payroll. Do you think that's a possibility?
So if there's smoke, there's fire, Pierce. I've very rarely seen any straight dudes in this industry, man. All bisexual weirdos. I don't want to be the only straight man at the party.
What would you like to happen?
This nigga's stupid. Yo, I'm going to tell you what. It sounds to me like this nigga knows where the bodies are buried, y'all.
I'll say this.
The opening days of Diddy's trial in Manhattan have been gripping, lurid,
the big
shocking,
homie.
and revelatory. It's everything we should have expected from a federal case against a mogul and megastar who stands accused of sex trafficking, racketeering, and conspiracy. My next guest has been watching these week's proceedings with a particular and personal interest. Big Homie CC is a celebrity bodyguard and security entrepreneur, and he joins me now. Big Homie, thank you very much for joining me.
Hello, Pierce. How are you today?
Yeah, good, thank you. We're 2 days into this case against Diddy. What is your gut feeling about what's going to happen here?
Well, my gut feeling on what's going to take place is, well, we're going to see a lot of strange things take place due to the fact that I know how this world works. After working in the industry, I convert.
Shamanic Revenge, go fuck yourself, dude. Like, bro, fine. You want to be a fan of my content, then fucking do it from afar. I don't need you. I'm fine. If you fuck with my content, then just do it from a distance, bro. Just do it from a distance. Look, listen, man, guys, I'm a flawed individual, okay? I think what a lot of you dumb niggas really sort of kind of don't realize here is that we're people too. We're not perfect. Characterizing my use of kratom to help with my temper problem and characterizing that as drug use, that's just being dishonest. Okay? You're being intellectually dishonest and disingenuous. Okay? Kratom is used by many people for many reasons. I use kratom to quell my temper problem. I have a diagnosed intermittent explosive disorder, which means I get pissed off really quickly. I use kratom to help to quell my temper. Characterizing that as drug use or it's an opiate, come on. You and I both know that dumb nigga was trying to make me look like some sort of a drug addict or whatever. And I have openly and freely admitted. You guys, dude, look, man. I have openly and freely admitted, dude, almost all of my skeletons are out of the closet. Okay? There was a 3.5 year period. There was a 3.5 year period when I lived in Las Vegas where I was probably addicted to cocaine. I have probably snorted. I have probably snorted my weight in cocaine in my life. I've said this many, many times. I even made fun of it. And you know, the Cocaine Chronicles of Donovan Sharp. Just trying to bring a little bit of laughter, right? It was a serious problem. Got me into a lot of trouble. It came for it. It caused me a lot of problems. That's just how it was. I did irresponsible shit. Okay? I'm open about the fact that I've been arrested over 30-something times and have been convicted of 4 felonies related to violence without weapons, except for this. Okay? If you fuck with my message, cool, man, but I don't need you to come in here telling me, well, the reason why you don't want to have a real debate is because of blah, 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 blah. I'm not perfect, you fucking idiot. Okay? I'm not fucking perfect. None of us are. And you dumb niggas coming in here, I fuck with your message, but blah, 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 blah. Dude, go fuck yourself. Dude, I don't even want you as a fan anymore. You're not a fan. You're an undercover fucking hater. To co-sign what that dude said about characterizing kratom as drug use, bro, you and I both know that's not what the fuck that was. Josh Fordyce says that's exactly why Congress stepped in and prevented the DEA from scheduling kratom as a banned substance. Thank you. Come on, man. But you're gonna sit here and stare down your nose at me from some moral cathedral because I don't debate the way you want to? Shut the fuck up, man. You got no fucking idea what I've been through in my life, man. You got no fucking clue. No fucking clue at all. All you Johnny-come-lately ass niggas coming in here talking all this shit, bruh, go back and watch from episode 1, and then you come back and you tell me about me. I swear to fucking God, man. Swear to God. Oh, so it's an opioid now. And then this dumb nigga wants to come in. Well, he was just trying to have a discussion with... Shut the fuck up, you dumb nigga. Don't watch my channel anymore. Fuck what you heard. Go fuck yourself. Disrespectfully. Jesus fucking... You're going to sit here and actually you're going to pretend like you actually took what that dude said seriously and you're going to try... No. You're not a fan. You don't fuck with my message. You just come in here to talk shit. So now you can go somewhere else and talk to someone else. But you're not going to do it here. So there you fucking go. I swear to God, man. They expect us to be these perfect fucking people who have never done anything bad. My life's a fucking open book. It's probably a little bit, and to be honest with you, it's probably a little bit too open. My fucking God, dude. I'm as transparent as they fucking come. Yet, we still get you dumb niggas in here pretending to be concerned about my message. Respectfully, get the fuck out of here, man. Get the fuck out of here. I don't care about you or people like you. Thank you. So now I give you your 15 minutes of fucking fame. Unbelievable,
my business
man.
to combat human trafficking. Last year, my team brought home 17 people, 4 children.
What? He said his team brought home 17 people.
I converted my business to combat human trafficking. Last year, my team brought home 17 people.
God damn.
4 children, 1 boy. And whenever these trials come about, the closer you get to the trial date, a lot of things start happening to remove people from the case that are going to strengthen the case for the prosecution. And I feel like we're watching that take place now with one of the male sex worker guys who provided tapes to the feds. He's disappeared. This is
oh shit! Now that I didn't know.
similar to what
Dude, I must not have been paying attention. So the dude that brought the tapes to the feds, all of a sudden now he's disappearing. Damn.
happened in the Tory Lanez case, where the bodyguard whose DNA was
Yep.
on the weapon, he disappeared.
Yep.
So
Damn, the bodyguard and the Tory Lanez, man.
I expect to see a lot of strange things take place. I expect to see the defense team do a lot of steps to lighten the image of Combs, and we've been watching that take place.
From what you know about him, Sean Combs, obviously the perception of him has changed dramatically since these allegations were made and since he got charged. I mean, from everything we're seeing now, he seems a very unpleasant, nasty, violent piece of work. Is that a correct assessment?
The assessment is going to be correct. So what I've learned is whenever you see a gentleman like this from affluence and power, whenever they have an addiction to MDMA,
Dr. Krause says, my mom crashes out if she doesn't get her coffee. Real shit.
the drug ecstasy, they call it the love drug. So he's been doing this drug for over 20 years. So that's going to lead his view skewed when it comes to sexual activity. I believe it's helped turn him into a sexual deviant. And, you know, what type of man wants to see another man urinate in his wife's mouth? I feel like it's evil.
Dude. Like, what? Dude, when I heard that about the escort urinating into Cassie's mouth, like, what? Like, what? This guy actually, dude, I think this guy actually broke it down pretty good. He broke it down pretty good. Diddy's been doing ecstasy for, what, two decades now? And it's turned him into a sexual deviant. Dude, that's right. Diddy has sex with both men and women. Dude, this guy is, ugh.
I think his behavior is egregious. And, you know, I have a history of using very heinous acts on people like this who participate in this type of lascivious acts.
Damn.
As we're talking, Cassie Ventura, who was his longtime girlfriend, is one of the two people who the feds have brought this case with. She says that Combs would bash on my head, knock me over, drag me, kick me. Asked how often, she replied, too frequently. She said she didn't want to participate in the freak-offs, as he called them, but she did so because she loved him very much and wanted to make him happy. She told the jury she was scared of what he would do if she said no. Physical violence from Combs, she said, was always on the back of her mind. He wanted to control every aspect of her life, and how she looked to her work.
Man.
And when he couldn't reach her immediately, he and his employees would call her incessantly or come and find her in person. So she's building a picture of a violent control freak. Is that a picture that you recognize of what you know about this?
Right. So definitely, these are traits that I recognize in the field that I work in. Whenever we get
Hey, Elena's in the house. Good to see you. The red pill babushka.
a call for a retrieval and a family is concerned about a loved one, those same characteristics that this woman listed is the same things that streetwalkers will list about their boyfriend. Which is actually their pimp.
Their boyfriend, their pimp. Yeah, Diddy was basically your pimp.
Panderer.
Yeah, Dr. Krause says that's dark. Dude, like, this is some, dude, this Diddy stuff.
That's why I have an affinity for people who are survivors of this type of nonsense and oppression. And this sounds familiar. You know, along this path, I've been poisoned 3 times. My toxicology report showed cyanide. And, you know, cyanide metabolizes into pneumonia in your body. So I've had pneumonia on 3 occasions. You know, and these problems didn't start for me until I started to speak out about people like this. You know, it's been a hard time to line up this interview because the last time I was scheduled to be in this interview, randomly, our car gets hit from the side by a blacked out vehicle. No license plate.
God, yo, this is crazy work. This is crazy work, y'all. Like, Diddy is trying to take this dude out for real.
That's happened 3 times this month so far.
Really?
Somebody didn't want me to do this interview. Yeah, somebody.
3 times this month. Oh my God, dude.
Somebody didn't want me to do this interview. You know, I'm somebody where I've had FBI come to my house before and tell me they found a threat against my life. So, you know, I'm well versed in this world. But, you know, I got round the clock security. One of them was sitting right here with me right now. This is a dangerous game people are playing. And it's a good feeling for me to see the justice system prevail. And some people deserve retribution.
You clearly feel that Sean Combs, over the years, has made people disappear.
Right.
Yo, look, this is this nigga's tell. This is this nigga's tell. Is when the answer to the question being asked is affirmative. Okay? That's his tell. Look, this is his tell right here. Watch. That right there, that's the tell. That's the tell, y'all.
Right. Well, Pierce, let me ask you a question. From your journalistic perspective, have you ever noticed how in this industry, people untimely meet their demise as soon as somebody else seems like they're having a problem? Have you ever seen that before?
Well, there was, of course, the case of one of his other ex-girlfriends, Kim Porter, who died of pneumonia at a very young age. You just referenced your own.
Oh, my God. See that? See that? Diddy's first girlfriend / wife, whoever the fuck she was, I think Kim Porter, she died at like 34 of pneumonia. Dude, oh my God.
Situation with pneumonia that you believe was deliberate poisoning. Do you believe that may be what happened to her?
Dude. There it is again. There it is
Why
again.
are so many people coming down with pneumonia?
There it is. There's the tell. Look, there's the tell. When the answer to the question is affirmative, his smile is his tell.
Pneumonia at a very young age. You just referenced your own situation with pneumonia that you believe was deliberate poisoning. Do you believe that may be what happened to her?
Why are so many people coming down with pneumonia?
There it is. Look, that's the tell right there.
Why is that happening to everybody? What is that about? Where have you ever seen?
Yeah, Luke Red Pill Perry says the way it's looking now, Diddy will walk. As Myron is right. Yeah, it looks like the prosecution is fumbling this one away. Looks like, and Luke Perry says Cassie's a 304. Yes, she is a 304. She is absolutely a hoe. That doesn't mean she's not lying about what's going on. Like, guys, we really need to be responsible here. Okay? We really need to be responsible here. Yes, 304 to the max. Okay, fine. Fine. I get it. She's a 304 to the max. That does not make Diddy innocent. That doesn't make him innocent, man. Yeah, dude, every bitch he was fucking with was a hoe. So, from what it sounds like, Diddy literally, human traffic people. And they got the fucking videotapes, man. The prosecution, man, I'll tell you what, dude, the prosecution might, if they fumble this one, oh boy.
This many cases of pneumonia associated with one situation. So,
there were rumors.
I'm not saying.
Well, I'm going to mention on this that there have been rumors circulating online that Diddy may have poisoned Jamie Foxx, which caused his 2023 hospitalization.
Oh no! There's no fucking way! Oh my god!
So,
there were rumors.
I'm not saying.
Well, I'm going to mention on this that there have been rumors circulating online that Diddy may have poisoned Jamie Foxx, which caused his 2023 hospitalization.
Wow. Red Pill Gospel says she was asking for the freak offs. Nobody forced her. Okay. Even if that's the case, Diddy is still guys, come on, man. Okay. Yeah, fine. Okay. All right. Okay, fine. But guys, it's not just Cassie who came forward. Was it 120 people? Come on, man. Come on. Let's not do that.
In his Netflix show, he compared Combs to the devil in revealing his near-death experience after a brain bleed and stroke. He said, I say this all the time. I saw the tunnel. I didn't see the light. It was hot in that tunnel. I thought, shit, have I gone to the wrong place? I looked up the end of the tunnel, and I thought I saw the devil saying, come on. Or was that Puffy? I'm effing around, but if that was Puffy...
Oh, shit.
A flaming bottle of Johnson. And no, I'm just kidding. I think that you have taken that to be a not too oblique reference to the fact that he suggested he made too.
Oh my God. Yo, dude, this guy. Oh my God.
Would be poisoned.
Oh my God.
Jamie Foxx said out of his mouth that his partner handed him an Advil, and after he took that Advil, he woke up 22 days later.
Wow. What? Yo.
That's what he said out of his mouth. I feel like us as a species, I feel like human skepticism has become a virus, because if we don't trust the words of our peers, where are we as a species? Eyewitness testimony and circumstantial evidence is enough to get a person a life sentence in any court on the earth. Why is it that when people are whistleblowing and putting their life and livelihood on the line, they receive so much scrutiny? I don't think that's by chance.
Tax day has passed, but for millions of Americans, that's where the trouble begins.
Damn, fucking Jamie. I didn't even think about that. Damn.
I mean, why would Diddy want to poison Jamie Foxx?
Yeah.
If you know.
Very good question. That's a very good question. Why would he want to poison Jamie Foxx?
That you have, well, just to give some insight to people watching, when you come under federal investigation, they send you a target letter. You get informed that you're being investigated. So
Damn.
If you wanted to tie up loose ends and you were concerned that people that you knew could incriminate you, you may have interest in eliminating them. We've seen this all throughout history.
I mean, this sounds kind of mafioso stuff, but I
Hell
sense that
yeah.
you're talking from a lot of experience here, that you genuinely believe this is a highly dangerous situation involving a highly
Yeah, Luke Perry says, I still can't believe Q-Tip. Yeah, right?
dangerous man with very dangerous people acting on his behalf, potentially.
Oh, yeah, I'm definitely speaking from experience. This is definitely a highly dangerous situation, because this guy was the middleman. He was the party guy. He was the person who lined up the parties and festivities for a lot of guys a lot more wealthy and affluent than him. So, I'm a person who believes that the Epstein's list is very similar to Diddy's list.
Shit, that's real shit. That's real shit right there. And I'll bet you their lists overlap a lot.
I'm a believer in that. And, whenever it comes to protecting women and children, I'm going to be fierce. Big ups to my sponsor, Stallion Gear, for putting up funds to help us go out and help people. I want to salute Michael Franzese, because he's probably the only famous person who donated to our campaign for protecting women and children, going down to the orphanage.
Yeah, hashtag Ciroc lifestyle, right?
And
Is Ciroc still on the shelves, by the way? I can't imagine that it is.
passing out toys and gifts, because at the end of the day, us as men, we must learn to police ourselves in our own community, because if not, these type of activities will continue to run rampant.
Hell
I know
yeah.
this situation is dangerous.
Alone Again says 22 hours later is crazy. No, 22 days later, Alone Again. 22 days later.
I've had several attempts on my life throughout my career. And, you know, well, there's one dangerous guy, there's a group.
You referenced earlier, I have a history of heinous acts against people who behave like that. What did you mean by that?
Oh my God, E-Love just made the comment of the day. He said, and we were worried about Suge. Yo, I'ma tell you what, bruh. Bro, oh my God. Man, you ain't never told a lie, my guy. And we were worried about Suge, man. Yo, Diddy makes Suge Knight look like a fucking Boy Scout. Holy God. Wyatt B, 856 with the $5 super chat says, in your opinion, if this guy had any credibility, he'll be on that stand, not on this show. Oh, Wyatt B, bro. Wyatt B. Are you seriously trying to indirectly suggest that Diddy is not guilty of all of this? Because those are the, and I appreciate the support, like genuinely I do. But those are the kinds of, I call those degree questions. You guys have heard of the 6 degrees of separation to Kevin Bacon, right? 6 degrees. It's almost like you know this person who knows that person. You know, you go all the way up the line. Everybody's related to, in some way to Kevin Bacon by 6 degrees, something like that. That is a degree question. Wyatt B just asked me, in my opinion, if this guy had any credibility, would he not be on the stand? Would he be on the stand and not the show? Okay. The reason why I say that is a degree question, because that indirectly indicates that he is lying. To another degree, if he is lying, then that must mean that Diddy is innocent. So I need you to answer the question, Wyatt B856. I need you to answer the question. Do you think Diddy? Listen, he's facing a slew of charges. He's not going to get convicted on all of them. I don't think it's realistic. I don't think it's realistic to think that Diddy is going to be found guilty on all of this stuff. I think he's going to beat some of these charges. But the kinds of things that this man has been accused of are unspeakable. This guy committed unspeakable acts against so many people for so long, God himself may not forgive this guy. And so I ask you, Wyatt B856, what say you? Are you indirectly suggesting that Diddy might actually be innocent of all of these charges?
Well, there's a lawsuit that I'm listed in where allegedly I quipped Combs about his sexual deviant activity, and I protected the plaintiff and pointed a firearm at Mr. Combs. That's what the paperwork says.
Wow.
They don't have the facts right, but you know, I have a reputation for maintaining a proper balance.
What was he doing, Combs, at the time?
Yeah, so that's all alleged. So you know they don't really got they don't have the facts correct with that situation. There's some sort of conspiracy going on, because the same law firm that has brought this case, they tried to file this same case last year. They finally got it amended this year, and this same law firm was trying to pay me $5,000 to come talk on an interview. I turned it.
Okay, Wyatt B with the $5 super chat says, absolutely not. I do not think he's innocent, but a lot of clout chasing on that man's name is going on also. Listen, man, he says he used to be one of Diddy's bodyguards, man. Like he said it, he has said dude, he said it himself. Piers said it himself. Hey man, we've tried to get you on 2 or 3 times, but it has been derailed. He just sat here and told us that an attempt has been made on his life multiple times. Why would he lie about that?
It down, and then they filed this paperwork. You know, I firmly believe that this lawsuit was filed by people off his side to try to discredit me, other witnesses, and to try to get this current case that he's on thrown out. That's how deep this goes, because the law firm who brought this asinine case, nobody can seem to track them down. How can they have this case amended? Who has the finances to file this type of lawsuit?
Yeah.
You know, I got to pay Ed Zappia $15,000 to represent me in a case like this while this trial is going on. Something weird is happening.
But just to be clear, was there an incident where you witnessed somebody who was being abused or about to be abused or had been abused?
Yo, King Life says, when Tupac wanted to leave, Suge got rid of him. When Biggie wanted to leave, Diddy got rid of him. Remember, both Suge and Diddy kept the rights to their songs. You are absolutely right. And remember also King Life. Remember, he tried to strong arm Ice Cube. Or no, he tried to strong arm Dr. Dre. Remember he tried to strong arm Dr. Dre? He tried to strong arm Dr. Dre. Dre said, "You know what? Fuck it. I got it in here. You can have all of that. Have the rights to that. I got this in here." And now Dr. Dre is, I think he's still worth $2 billion, maybe something like that. Either way, Dr. Dre did okay for himself after Suge Knight.
By Diddy, by Sean Combs, and you intervened and warned him to stop.
Definitely.
And what can you tell me about that?
Yeah, definitely. Well, that's the thing. Like, it's an open case, so like I can't really expound too much on that. But I've had several calls about this guy. I've had several calls about his son. Reaching on the ladies' dresses, fondling them without asking for permission. Where did he learn this behavior from? Where would he learn that from? Legendary Dapper Dan said he grew up, he knew Combs' parents, and he said what's going on with Combs didn't start with him, it started with his family.
Wow.
The same things that I see when I'm battling trafficking cases. The most common enablers of this activity are close relatives, families, and friends.
Yeah.
What? Dude, did you hear?
Trafficking cases. The most common enablers of this activity are close relatives, families, and friends.
Yeah.
That is incredible. That's incredible. Dude, that. I'll tell you what, man, humans, we are capable of some pretty spectacular things. But I'm going to tell you what, man. I'm going to tell you what, dude. We are capable of some just, ay.
There are lots of rumors, as you know, swirling about Diddy and have been accelerated by what's happened to him. One of them is that he had something to do with Tupac Shakur's murder. Do you believe that?
Well, when it comes to situations like that, you got to look at the list of facts. There's a guy by Dwayne Keith Davis who's currently in a Las Vegas detention center.
Yep.
And, he swears up and down that Combs promised him a payment to unalive the rapper.
That's right. And he didn't get the payment.
And the rapper became unalive. Then, FBI say Eric Von Zip intercepted the payment and kept it for himself. Like this, the paper trail wouldn't exist. If there's smoke, there's fire, Pierce.
Other people say that Diddy was a Fed himself, that he was on their payroll. Do you think that's a possibility?
Oh, that's definitely not, no.
Well, that's definitely a possibility. But oftentimes in my culture, being an African-American male, sometimes we can believe that we're bigger than the program. And the moment he decided to sue the liquor company Diageo, that's when all of the onset of these problems started. When you offend a list of board of directors and all of them are richer than you can get the short end of the stick. And that's what we watch happen here.
Damn. I mean, we've all heard a lot about these freak-offs. Most people I've talked to.
I'm telling y'all right now, I think this dude knows where the bodies are buried. And you know what? It's interesting, Wyatt B. I'm surprised that the government hasn't brought him in as a witness. Like, that's actually a very good question that Wyatt asked. That leads to another question, right? That leads to another question. And yeah, look, do I think that I don't know that I wouldn't characterize this as a clout chase. This man's life is clearly in danger. But just because somebody's clout chasing doesn't mean that what they're saying isn't true. Just because, like, a lot of people said The Game Changers, that documentary, there was a clear agenda. Okay, there was a clear agenda in the narrative. Okay, that doesn't mean that it's not true.
To say, well, there were layers of parties that Diddy would throw. There was the public one with all the glamour and all the celebrities and stuff, and then there'd be various layers ending up in the freak-off area, and that would go on sometimes for days and was extremely depraved, involved a lot of drugs, a lot of very kinky, depraved sex and so on. What can you tell me about the freak-offs? For those who don't know anything about this world.
Yeah, White B with a $2 super chat says, that's all I'm trying to say. Yeah, no, I got you. Yeah, listen, is there, I don't know, man. Like, I can understand that it could be a clout chase, but dude, like, this guy, I mean, like, dude, attempts have been made, like, Diddy's tried to poison this guy. He's 23 Fresh says he talks too much. Guys, like, I don't understand why people have a problem with this dude putting this information out there. Is there something I'm missing? Yeah, oh my God. Edward Cross says Caligula. Dude, this dude is, yeah. Yep. Yo, real shit. Real, dude, I'm gonna tell you what. One word to describe Diddy, Caligula. Real talk. If you guys don't know who he is, Google him.
What was it?
But like I said, I don't know that I would characterize it as clout chase or whatever. And you know, he's wearing Stallion gear, so he's advertising to some degree. But dude, what this man witnessed was I don't know, man. I don't know. Maybe he is clout chasing to some degree, but I don't wonder. I wonder why the government hasn't reached out to him to take the stand. I wonder why they haven't gotten an affidavit from him or anything. Maybe he did give a statement in an affidavit, which is, and you can't lie on an affidavit. That is akin to perjuring yourself on the stand.
About the freak-offs that is so fascinating to people, do you think?
What people have to understand is swinger parties exist. And that's exactly the lifestyle that this gentleman lives. He's a swinger. And swingers hang with other swingers. That's what it is. Like the term freak off has become sensationalized by media, but what the true nature and name for this event is going to be called a swinger party, Pierce. And that's what takes place. You people, partners sharing their partner.
Wyatt B, 856 says, I'm sure he has some validity on what he is saying. Wyatt, what are we, dude, some validity? Like, why would, like, honestly, why would this man come on here? Like, you guys, Kevin Samuels popularized the phrase, you can't make this shit up. Okay? You can't make, guys, the things that we are hearing about Diddy, you can't make this stuff up. You can't write this stuff. You guys need to check out a documentary. Devin and I recently watched the documentary, and I forgot what the documentary was called, but it was about this, it's the craziest thing you've ever heard. And it's about this Irish guy who marries this woman from North Carolina. This story was so crazy, you couldn't possibly have made this up. You couldn't possibly have made this up. I'm sure he has some validity on, like, why would he lie? Like, just given who Diddy is, how far his tentacles reach, why would this man come on, go on Piers Morgan in front of millions of people to clout chase and no, I'm sorry, man. I think he wants, and again, he's got an organization. As a matter of fact, if you guys heard, he witnessed this. He witnessed this for so long that he turned his organization into stopping sex trafficking. That's what that is. That's what that is. Like these details are so salacious. I mean, dude, you can't make this stuff up, man. You can't make this stuff up. I'm not about to demagnify this man's accounts of what he personally witnessed and chalk it up to clout chasing. I'm sorry. I refuse to do that. Because anytime you do that, and I'm sure, and I know that this wasn't your intention, Wyatt, but anytime you do that, anytime you start questioning the motives of people coming out against Diddy, and I'm not saying that you're doing this, but it really makes people, the system, think that you are somehow looking for Diddy's innocence. No, Diddy is 100% guilty. He's 100% guilty. Guilty of what? I don't know. But dude, this man is a demon. This man is literally a demon. Okay? And like I said before, I know that God forgives everybody's sins. No matter what you've done, no matter who you've done it to, God will forgive you. I cannot believe that God, as Christians describe it, would let Diddy into heaven. I'm sorry. He's like, Sean Combs, bro, look, I know that I said I forgave you no matter what. I know I sent my only son, Jesus Christ, down to pay for everybody's sins. He was not on the cross as long as he needed to be to atone for your sins. My friend, it's time for you to go downstairs and meet your other maker. You're not hitting the up on the elevator. You are going down. You are banished to the 8th circle of hell, my friend. God is going to have to invent a circle of hell specifically for Diddy. That is how evil, guys, this is pure evil. What this man is accused of doing is pure evil. And I'm not going to let anyone convince me or anyone else that all of a sudden all these people are colluding and making up stories. No, man. Ain't nobody making shit up, man. Ain't nobody making shit up. This dude ain't clout chasing, man. Diddy's trying to get this man killed. Literally trying to get this man killed. So no, I'm sorry. No. No, I'm not doing that, man. I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that. I am not about to marginalize the comments of somebody who was dude, this dude had a front row seat to all of Diddy's craziness. I am not about to sit here and say, well, he's clout chasing. I'm sorry. That is disrespectful to the victims.
Indulging in sexual acts, you know, as long as things are consensual, you know, with people.
The Cause 19 says Diddy will anoint himself with oil. I see what you did there. I see what you did there.
People do is their business, but if I'm getting a call because somebody's applying pressure on other people, that's when things become a problem. And you know, I sit there in a video of the guy Combs walking around collecting everyone's cell phone before they get onto a yacht to go party. Why do you have to collect everyone's cell phone before you go into a party? He's collecting the phones himself. That's what I meant by there's layers to the party. You know, the first part of the event is going to be a normal socializing mixer. But, you know, when the guy comes out collecting phones, that's when things are about to get.
Yes, sir.
That's when somebody's cake's getting touched. That's how it goes. It's a zest apocalypse right now, man. We got to do something about this.
He called it the zest apocalypse. This nigga's crazy.
Is there any doubt that he was bisexual? That seems to be clear from a lot of the evidence.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. All of these guys are when it comes to that. Like,
wow.
I've very rarely seen any straight dudes in this industry, man. That's why I pivoted my business. Like, it's like, you know, I don't want to be the only straight man at the party. So, you know, I got to
That nigga's stupid. He said, I want to be the only straight nigga at the party.
All of these dudes are, man.
But
all of them are.
And the freak offs,
all bisexual weirdos.
Right, you're painting a picture of these freak.
You guys want to know something, man? Check this out. The most chilling account of a Diddy of a Diddy. Now I will say this. There are women who are coming out who actually fucked with Diddy who are making false accusations. Okay? Absolutely. Dude, please believe that there are women. Oh, wait a minute. I had sex with Diddy. I can claim he raped me too. And you can always, and when they get in front of the camera and they tell their stories, and when they tell their stories, you can definitely tell the difference between the liars and the people who are telling the truth. And I'm gonna tell you what, man. This one woman, I think her boyfriend used to be Diddy's bodyguard, right? This one woman, dude, the way I'll just put it to you this way. I don't want to get into too much detail because it's YouTube, but how can I put this? The lubrication that he slathered on his penis before he anally violated this woman had menthol in it. Had menthol. Why are you putting menthol? Why are you putting menthol in Astroglide? No. You want to know why he did that? He did that so it could sting. She described it. She says, I could feel the burn. That is how sadistic this man is. This man drugged this woman, bent her over a pool table, anally E-part her. Anally E-part her with menthol. Guys, I forget which one it is. This is the truth. This woman told this story. He anally violated this woman and added menthol to the lubricant. That is a special kind of evil, man. That is a special kind of evil. She said she could feel the burn. King Life says, I think that was fire and ice lube. Right. And it does not feel very good in the other hole. Like, that's absolutely crazy. Like, no. Nope. No. When you see that woman and hear that account, you know she is absolutely telling the truth. So no, I'm not going to chalk this up to, he's clout chasing. Respectfully, I disagree, man. I respectfully disagree.
Chaos is being consensual largely, although the issue of the phones is obviously significant and will be tested, I'm sure, in court. But you're also suggesting that it was everyone sort of sharing partners. But isn't the key part of the Diddy case predicated on the fact that he may have been trafficking, in other words, bringing in a lot of sex workers to take part in these as well? And that he, for example, with Cassie Ventura, was, they were having, male sex workers, female sex workers, and so on. In other words, it may have been consensual, but it also involved.
Oh my God, Alaskan K said Newport booty juice. Y'all stop. That nigga said Newport booty juice. Oh my God.
People who are not, with each other, actual sex workers.
Jesus fucking Christ, man. Y'all crazy, man.
Joining in.
Yeah. So, Whenever you see the little guys, the white dudes come in with the spiky hair, looking like vampires, yeah, you know, the sex workers is arriving. And at the end of the day,
shit.
Is it consensual if you're promising people a career path and a lifestyle and glitz and glamour, and you're saying, look, we're all doing it. Come join us. You party with us, then I can get you a record deal. I can get you this. That's what's going on to certain people, you know.
Robert Anderson said, one way or another, the world is about to get red-pilled fast. You are right about that. You are right about that. Wyatt B 856 with the $5 super chat says, Cassie just lied 3 days on him until they cross-examined her, had us thinking he was a monster until cross-examination today and yesterday. Wyatt, my friend, it sounds to... Okay. Let's just say... Let me just entertain this. Let's just say that Cassie Ventura is lying. And by the way, don't forget the elevator video. Right? Let's just say for the sake of argument, Cassie Ventura is lying. And listen, we know how these women do when the target is rich. What does that change? Huh? Okay, so Cassie Ventura is a 304 who wanted the freak offs. Okay, fine. That doesn't change anything. I don't know. I don't know why. I just don't understand. Like, Cassie Ventura lying or whatever the case may be. That has literally that doesn't change anything for me. That doesn't change anything for me. The charges, the accusations, the stories. Come on, man. Jesus Christ, man. Yeah, somebody said just come out and say free Diddy, man. Luke Perry says Diddy is guilty, but Cassie is a liar. Yeah, that's what it sounds like. Ooh, you guys stop. Oh, God. I'm going to start banning you motherfuckers. Okay, so even if Cassie, I don't understand. This case is not about Cassie Ventura. This case is about Diddy. Even if she gets on the stand and perjures herself, that does not change your opinion on Diddy's guilt or not. Okay, so now I have to ask myself, why do you keep bringing up the fact that you think that Cassie Ventura she's a woman? She's an American woman. Pardon me. She's an American woman. She is going to be financially motivated to. Fine, I get it. What does that have to do with Diddy's innocence or guilt here, man? Like, why? I just don't like my guy. If you think he's not guilty, then just come out and say it. Even if Cassie Ventura even if she's lying from here to the high heavens, that doesn't change anything, man. Changes nothing.
Everybody isn't being financially compensated, and that's where lies the problem.
Ooh.
Big Homie, you referenced the fact that several times we tried to do this interview and stuff happened to you that was very concerning. Car with blacked out windows and so on, engaging with your vehicle and so on. Now that you've given this interview and you've gone public again and made it very clear what you think of Sean Diddy Combs, do you fear about reprisals?
No, I don't fear anything like that. I'm very, very good at what I do, and I'm trained in everything dangerous. I knew what I signed up for. I'm very well aware of the risk. I'm gonna go back into hiding after this, of course, but at the same time.
Oliver Wurr says, but is he guilty for Rico Donovan? No, I don't think, no. I mean, and guys, that's a better question for a lawyer or a Myron, but no.
Me as a man, I'm here to fulfill my duty. God sent me to do a job, and I intend to get that job accomplished.
Do you think Diddy would want you dead?
Probably.
There's that tell.
It'd be in his best interest if I was.
There it is. There's the tell. Do you think Diddy would want you dead? There's your answer right there.
Good luck with that, though. I've been proven to be hard to kill, though. Shout out to them guys. Shout out to the guys.
This nigga's stupid.
Just finally, Big Homie, there's a lot of speculation about what he may have kept on tape.
Said finally, big homie. Piers Morgan said finally, big homie. Hold on. I'm going to play that back in regular speed. It is so funny to listen to British people talk to niggas. My guest this evening is a man who goes by the name of the Big Homie. Big Homie, thank you for making time for us this evening. Big Homie, can you explain to me what your role was in the Diddyverse?
You dead.
Listen, Big Homie.
Probably be in his best interest if I was. Good luck with that, though. I've been proven to be hard to kill, though. Shout out Turn Up Guys. Shout out to the guys.
Just finally, big homie, there's a lot of...
Finally, big homie. That's just funny. I don't know. I don't know. Sometimes I just... Sometimes it's guys. I am not. I'm gonna tell you what, man. One thing that Devin can tell you unequivocally. Jossborn X says your British accent has gotten better. Yes, it has. Yes, it has. One thing that Devin will tell. One thing that Devin probably knows but has never voiced is that I am easily entertained. It does not take long for me to be entered. It does not take much for me to be entertained. Wyatt with the $2 super chat says, "Say okay, I'm gonna say it. Free Diddy." See, you guys, you can always like, and I don't know if he's joking or not, but it wouldn't surprise me if Wyatt B wants Diddy freed. Just there you go, man. There you go. Like, I've never seen him in the chat before. But he wants to make a big, well, this guy is clout chasing. Cassie Ventura is a liar. Well, wait a minute. Do you think Diddy's guilty? No. I think he's guilty, but Cassie Ventura is a liar. She lied on the stand for 3 days. My guy, it sounds like it sounds like you think Diddy's innocent. It sounds like you think Diddy is innocent. Anyway,
speculation about what he may have kept on tape. And I think you've talked about the fact a lot of these guys like to keep trophies, memorabilia,
Absolutely.
souvenirs of their depravity, if you like. Just tell me about that briefly. I mean, was that part of the modus operandi for the freak offs and everything?
Yeah, so what I'll say is, throughout my career path, we may end up with a pedophile's phone. And in that phone, you'll see a list of trophies. And
oh my
when
God.
it was announced that he had CCTV film cameras in the house,
The Gauze19 says, "My guest this evening is a former participant in Mandingo's."
and when the Homeland Security did the initial raid,
Alaska K says, "Finally, Mr. Biggest of Homies."
they didn't inform the raiding officers whose home they were raiding because they had information that he might have been protected. And, part of Epstein's thing was to get people in precarious situations, and then you have this footage that you can use against them to be able
There you
to
go.
have your way with
What he is talking about, guys, is, and Jason Whitlock talks about this a lot, when the elites want to control you, they sexually compromise you, okay? If they hear that you've got a thing for escorts or prostitutes or illegal activities with a certain group of illegal people that are under the age of 18, if they know these things, they will set your ass up. They will set you up and they will hold that over your head to do their bidding. That's what happens.
champions in the industry, able to control policy. He does the same thing.
There it is.
So, if you want to be able to seal a big deal, and there's a guy likes to party, it's easy to set that up.
Told you. There it is.
You send a guy a screenshot like, yeah, man, you had such a good time with those 2 underage girls yesterday, man. You remember this video right here?
There it is. There it fucking is, man. There it is.
That person is going to have some incentive to help you out in what you need them to do. It's the same. We've seen this over and over.
There it is, man.
What do you think is going to happen to him? And what do you want to happen to him?
I actually think he may get off. I think he might get off. I've seen straight.
Okay. That is troubling. That is troubling, guys. That is troubling. This man who knows where all the bodies are buried. Wyatt might actually get his wish. Wyatt might actually get his wish, man. Because this dude clearly knows how this works. This dude clearly knows how the game works. And Myron, dude, I've been watching Myron's coverage, dude. I mean, Myron knows what he's talking about as far as the law and all this other kind of stuff. The prosecution is fumbling this. And now we have one of his henchmen, his former henchman, telling him that he might get off. Jesus Christ. Oh my God. Well, Wyatt, you might have your wish. You might get your wish. Holy moly. Wow. Crazy work. Damn.
Stranger things take place. They offered him a plea deal of 15 years. He turned it down. That's that. At first, they were saying life.
Yo, Holloway Monopoly said Lord Niggasworth from Nigga Shop. You said Niggershire. Lord Niggersworth from Niggershire.
Then it went to 15 years. I wouldn't be shocked if he got off.
Dude, did you hear that? So this man just said that the government already came to him with a plea deal. 15 years. 15 years. Diddy said no. This man might get off, man. This man might. You want to know what's going to happen? You want to know what happens if Diddy gets off? People going to start dying. People are going to start dying. People are going to start dying.
They offered him a plea deal of 15 years. He turned it down. That's that.
Oh my God. Dr. B84 with a 400. Dude, I don't even have a Don DeMarco for a $400 super chat. Holy God. You know what? That's it. That's it. He said 400 Discord members dropping a legendary super chat even after a long week of work. I'm off next week. Found you around 2018 and the RP that and never looked back. Okay. So Dr. B84 has reached rarefied air, my friends. Dr. B84 has reached rarefied air. From now on, from this day forward, no matter the amount of Dr. B84 super chats, whether it's $400, $4, $1, $2, he gets a Don DeMarco. You have earned that. Thank you very much, my friend. I greatly appreciate the support from you and those like you over the years, man. I really appreciate that. Thank you.
At first, they were saying life.
Yo, this dude, Holloway Monopoly said niggerous Snape.
Then it went to 15 years. I wouldn't be shocked if he got off.
Dude, so they already offered him 15 years, and he said no. And Myron's out here, I'm gonna tell you what, if Diddy gets out, yeah, Robert Anderson says Diddy has too much information on very powerful people. You want to know something, man? I think he might actually get off. I think, dude, honestly, man, just based on what I know, and Robert Anderson's right. Diddy has too much information on very powerful people, man. King Life says, all I know is that if Diddy gets off, 50 Cent is going to hide in a bunker. A lot of people are going to die. A lot of people, if Diddy gets off, a lot of people are going to die. A lot of people are going to die. Holy moly.
And what would you like to happen to him?
What I'd like to happen to him, I'm not going to say on air. I'll say it to you off camera, but I'll say this. I wish the worst, and I have extreme disdain for any man who wants to traffic another person, because that is just slavery all over again.
Yes, it is.
And I don't believe any one person should have dominion over another human being.
Big Homie CC, thank you very much indeed for doing the
The Big Homie CC. Thank you to the Big Homie for your contribution this evening. Wow. That is crazy. That is crazy. Dude, this guy. The Hudsman. Oh, the Hudsman's in the chat. My man Alex Hudsman out there in Philly, fellow Eagles fan. Fly, Eagles, fly. Says the start of civil war. No, I think if Carmelo Anthony is acquitted, I'm not saying that it will lead to a civil war, because that really seems very unlikely. But guys, stranger things have happened, man. Stranger things have happened. If Carmelo Anthony, how about this? If the prosecution meets its burden of proof, which is guilt beyond all reasonable doubt, if we see video evidence that Carmelo Anthony's life was not in danger, and Carmelo Anthony is acquitted, okay? If ever there was a time, if ever there was the perfect spark or start for a civil war in this country, that would have to be it. That would have to be it. Okay? Black people are killing white people and getting away with it. They're killing white people and getting away with it. They are getting away with assaulting white people. It's incredible. It's, dude, and at some point, white people are gonna be like, you know what? Fuck this. We've had enough. We've had enough. We see videos all over the place of niggas running roughshod all over everybody and this and that and the third. We got white people being murdered by black people at an accelerated rate. And anytime one actually makes national news, we're raising $500,000 and $600,000 for that, for on a self-defense claim. Really, you're going to stab a kid in the chest in a place you had no business being, and now you're going to claim self-defense? Oh yeah, yep. I'm gonna tell you what, man. I'm gonna tell you what, dude. You guys listen. And the thing is this, this is very interesting. I hadn't really thought about this. It's going to be a catch-22 either way. It's going to be a catch-22 either way, man. Because if Carmelo is convicted, niggas are going to be angry and they're going to start doing crazier shit. If Carmelo is acquitted, white people are going to go crazy and they're going to start doing crazy shit. Let's hope that the latter doesn't happen. Because niggas been wilding out for decades. If white people start wilding out, they're not going to be in the streets trying to fist fight y'all. Oh no. No, they are not going to be in the streets trying to fist fight y'all. Y'all, they are going to be perched on top of buildings taking us out. Real talk. Just like the guy said in the black fatigue video. He says he feels sorry for black people like us because we're the ones that have to answer to that. Right? And then we got niggas like Jerome. Well, they see you as a nigga too. Guys like Jerome, guys like Beans, guys like Cali West, okay? They like the fact that white Americans see me as a nigga. They like that. They take pleasure in that. I've had all kinds of people, well, if the Civil War starts, they're coming after you first. That tells me that they like the fact that they're giving guys like me a bad reputation. They like the fact that the world sees me as a nigga because of what they do. They like it. Dude, when they say it, they laugh. Man, they still see you as a nigga. They love the fact. That their mentality and their behavior, or the defense of it, they love the fact that it paints us all in a negative light. This is why we can't have nice things, not even a fucking reputation. All right.
Before we begin, please be advised that viewer discretion.
Okay. So what we are going to do is the full. Well, you know what? I don't think I'm gonna react to Cassie. Yeah, we lost Cali West, man. We lost Cali West. Unfortunately, man. Super B says, "Yep, the beginning of nigga wars is about to come to fruition, bro." I'm trying to tell you, man. I am trying to tell you. Yeah, Ice Dragon Kid says, bruh, if Diddy gets off and Carmelo also, at what point do people just decide, I'm going to do it myself because the law is compromised? Dude, I talked about this last time I was on Tuesday. I talked about this. If Carmelo Anthony is acquitted, there are a few things that are going to happen if Carmelo is acquitted. The first thing that's going to happen is it is the unofficial first day of open season on white people. You guys can say I'm being hyperbolic. No. Literally open season on white people. This young man went into a tent he had no business being in, and he killed somebody. He killed another white person. If he then is able, if it is proven that it was not self-defense and he is still acquitted, what choice do white people have? Or at that point, what we are literally saying is that black people can kill white people because they feel a type of way and get away with it. Who the hell is going to feel safe? White people are not going to feel safe. That's the first thing that's going to happen. It's going to be open season on white people. Number two, it is going to embolden niggas. Oh shit. Wait, hold on. What? Carmelo got off? These people that are going around in packs and beating the crap out of white people. What do you think? I mean, do you think nigga behavior is going to be reduced? No. A Carmelo Anthony acquittal is going to lead to more nigga behavior. It is going to lead to more nigga behavior, guys. And if more of this stuff starts to happen as a result of a Carmelo Anthony acquittal, white people are going to start retaliating. I said this before, and I'm saying it now. I said it before and I'm saying it now. Because to a white person, okay, one of them killed one of ours. It was not self-defense, yet he, not only that, the Anthony family has been paraded around. They put themselves on the cross like they're the victims. Hashtag justice for Carmelo. What? Like that, dude, that is absolutely crazy to me. Dude, white people have had it. White people have had it. They're done. Man, they are done. When they see a group of black people walking towards them, dude, they're going to start gatting. They're going to start gatting. Dude, you guys, look. When this stuff starts happening, you can, look, you heard it here first. You heard it here first. I honestly don't know how a Carmelo Anthony acquittal does not lead to some sort of racial incident. I can't see it. I can't see it. I just can't see it. And whether it was OJ or Jason and OJ, whatever the case may be. And listen, guys, we know the OJ thing wasn't a mob hit, right? That was a crime of passion. Whether it was OJ or Jason, I'll make that determination. Nobody cares about my opinion on that anyway. But dude, they're going to be like, dude, you know what, man? This is almost like the roles have been reversed. Now we're the ones getting abused. Now we're the ones getting killed. Just like Jamie said the other day, they feel like victims in their own country. White people are not going to allow this to go on forever and ever, guys. They're just not. They are not about to allow, I can't even know, not even a fraction of a percentage of people hold them hostage. I'm sorry, these young niggas out here, and we all know the hairstyle. Dude, the police videos, those 4 black boys who went on that killing, guys, they are not going to allow this to happen forever. And I'm gonna tell you something. If white people don't think that they can trust the system to protect them, they are going to start taking the law into their own hands. And isn't it ironically, deliciously ironic that this is taking place in Texas? There's always rumors of Texas looking to secede from the United States and be their own country because of the kinds of views they have there. Do you really honestly think white Texans aren't going to have the final say on this? I'm just saying, man. This has gone on for long enough. This has gone on for long enough. The black community the so-called black community is literally destroying this country. And now listen, if they want to kill each other in the streets, cool. Like, dude, let those niggas, dude, just like Alonzo on training in training day. God willing. I remember what's his name? Ethan Hawke's character was like, so what, you just want him to kill them all? Yeah, maybe it's you, said Hostage. How about centuries of slavery? Yeah, maybe it's you, my friend. You didn't live back in the Jim Crow days, and you didn't live in slavery. And just because they did it, 2 wrongs don't make a right. 2 wrongs don't make a right, guys. I'm sorry. Yeah, white people are responsible for some unspeakable crimes. That does not then give us permission to go and do the same to them. 2 wrongs don't make a right. It is what it is. Okay. So let us seamlessly transition to the Tory Lanez situation. So I'm gonna play this video first. Because it seamlessly segues. It seamlessly segues into the Tory Lanez situation.
So I don't know if you guys can hear me. It's kind of windy. It's like a nice sunset out here. So I'm back home right now, and I'm kind of like by my hometown. And there's this childhood friend that we have out here that he had like a false accusation issue with a woman who basically said that, you know, he raped her. And it was like completely baseless. She never went to the cops, whatever. Jesus. And he ended up kind of getting off like scotch-free. I mean, in terms...
Wait, did she say scotch-free? Hold up. The fuck was that?
And he ended up kind of getting off like scotch-free. I mean, in terms of...
No, Pearl did not meet Tory. No. Whoa. Slow down. No. Pearl has not met Tory Lanez. Jesus, people, she's talking about somebody else.
He kept his job and didn't get taken to court or the police or anything. But she did a lot of damage, like, to his reputation. I mean, she had a bunch of posts on Facebook. She called his job, like, all this stuff. And I was thinking about this guy. I was talking to his mom the other day. And he's never going to be the same after that. He's never going to date the same. You know.
Sean Morris says, wait, there's free scotch? Yeah, right?
He's like scared of women.
Yep.
And I never understood why men like don't fight more. You know what I mean? Like, you know, these women like do these evil things, and it's just very difficult because that girl goes on to live a normal life.
Yep.
To just watch like.
Yeah, I know she meant scot-free. I know.
Them get away
Freudian slip.
with it. Do you know what I mean? Like, she can just go on and has to be damaged forever. And so when I got into like the red pill space and like media and I started talking about like men's issues, this frustrated me, right? So I like calling out women, and you like, you feel like you're sticking it to them, whatever.
Yeah, right.
But then the women started treating me like they treat a man. Whenever you embarrass them or they feel like they're wrong, or they feel like you're wrong, they go to like no ends to ruin your life. And like I've been called a pedophile. Not true, completely baseless.
Yeah, right.
I've been dragged to court. I've been threatened with lawsuits.
Jesus.
I've, had my name slandered. Like if you Google me, there's all this stuff.
Yeah, Luke Perry says, yeah, I heard Torcha isn't real. Yo, Torcha, yeah. Tory does not look, dude, she looks completely different in person. She looks completely, everybody does look different online, but Pearl doesn't wear a lot of makeup, and she's not using filters on this. Like, she's not using filters. This is her, Pearl is not really a big makeup girl. So yeah, this is a very accurate depiction of what she looks like. She's not my type, you know what I mean? Like, I can admit that she is attractive in her own way. She's not my type, but listen, man, she's got a man. She's got a man, dude. She's got a man, and they are serious.
And I'm grateful to like get to do my job and stuff. But I see why
you said Bella Thorne stinks. Damn, that sucks.
Why men kind of just let women.
Yo, King Life says Torcha deadass has a better mustache than most dudes. Oh my God. Oh, Jesus Christ.
Win in a way. Because it's way easier to just pay the woman off and give her the $1 million or, like when you see those cases where the woman's obviously doing a false accusation.
Mm-hmm.
But it's like easier to just give them the money to get them to go away.
Positive K, by the way, very good friends with Kevin Savo.
Like it's easier to lie to the woman than deal with her scorn.
Yeah.
And, people will make fun of guys and say, what, so you're afraid of women?
Textbook neuroticism said snow bunny fatigue does not exist.
Nope.
No, it does not. There is no such thing as snow bunny fatigue. What's that, Dr. Umar?
Is this a snow bunny situation?
Why, yes, it is.
Yes, he's a lifetime snow bunny hopper.
Yes, he is.
And to be honest, after going through like the last few years and seeing how women treated me, and I'm sure they treat you guys, I know they treat you guys worse.
Oh, yeah.
I'd say, yeah. Most men, I hope you guys can hear me. It's kind of windy. But most men, they do fear women. And it's completely warranted.
Luke Perry says Ling Ling fatigue doesn't exist either.
Nope.
Sure don't.
Because women can have so much power. Like, we're just drunk on power. We have the police on our side.
Yep.
We have, like, you can have a woman dragging you to court. You have to spend $100,000 just to prove you didn't do something.
Crazy work, man.
So, I really think after going through this, and I don't want to make it seem, like I had
No
one
more
scorned
snow bunnies.
woman cost me millions of dollars. One scorned woman, millions of dollars.
Damn.
That if I just gave her her way, if I just said, fine, you win, would have saved me millions of dollars. And I think that's what men go through.
Yep.
It's easier to just tell the woman that you win, you're right.
Yeah, it's just an ego thing. That's all it is with women. Remember, women don't take L's. They don't take L's. They always feel like they have to have the last word, and their egos are very fragile.
Then to lose millions of dollars.
Oh my God, Donalva, Jesus Christ. Oh no, the only people I want to pull up are people who disagree. Actually, I didn't even put the link in the chat. Hold up, my bad. Okay, disagree? I'm surprised, honestly, man. Honestly, y'all. I'm surprised that this show even got off the ground, to be honest with you. I'm surprised this show even got off the ground.
Lose your reputation.
But yeah, I only want people up who disagree. I'll open up the pull-ups, the hashtag pull-up studio. I'll open up the hashtag pull-up studio. For people who, agree and disagree. But for now, I got to keep it to people who disagree because I gotta move the show along. We got off to a very late start.
Have secrets of yours blasted.
Yeah, Donnie says, did she say millions? Yes, she did.
And used against you. And yeah, I think that's why men fear women. I hope you guys can hear me. It's getting kind of windy.
Well, she is in Chicago, the Windy City.
But thanks for watching. Thanks for supporting me all the years. But I really understand why you guys, not you, but like a lot of you guys just say whatever. I'm just not going to participate. So my 2 cents. Happy coffee talk, and I'll see you guys next time.
I need to find the video that eventually led to me being friends with Pearl. Because the way we met online is she was responding to a video I did about the contestants on Matt James's season of The Bachelor, and about how white dudes automatically disqualify. There are a lot of white men that automatically disqualify white girls if they have ever had anything with a black man. And she just didn't believe it. And it was so funny. She was in such disbelief. She just did not believe it. She actually came on and talked to me about it. And all these years later, dude, every time I talk to Pearl, she says, Donovan, before I go, I just want you to know you were right about everything. She tells me all the time, Donovan, you are right about everything. You are right about all of it. I'm like, hey, man, that's why I do what I do. So what we are going to do is... Good morning. Here's what we are going to do. We are going to respond. We are going to react to the Anton Daniels reaction of this new evidence presented in the Tory Lanez case. Guys, good morning. Gentlemen, please buckle up. Buckle up. Yeah, King Life says apparently there was a bombshell drop by Myron on the Diddy case. You want to know what? You want to know something, guys? Let's drop in on Myron. Let's actually drop in on Myron. Let's do a live look in here. Let's go to Diddy's lawyers expose the bombshell on Diddy. Oh, wow.
Theory of that. And Diddy obviously made the problem go away because the video never came out. So the defense asked her, were you concerned about that video? She said she was. When Cassie went to Diddy, he said he would take care of it. He was also worried about it getting released since he was a celebrity. So they did have a stake, guys, in making sure these freak out videos didn't get out. Now, I think the reason why the defense was talking about this is because Cassie made such a big stink, chat. If you guys remember on Direct, she made a big stink that Diddy would release the freak off videos.
Is he in New York? Doesn't look like Miami. Where the fuck is he?
To tarnish her career.
He's live streaming,
But
so fuck it.
here, the defense is proving that not only did Diddy not release the videos, but Diddy had a stake in making sure the videos didn't get released, and he spent thousands of dollars and months to make it sure that it also didn't get released. So the defense is basically trying to, like, you know, the defense's job, guys, here is they're trying to take away Cassie's credibility and catch her in contradictions, and this is one of them. So you're telling me Diddy wants to go ahead and, you know.
Oh, he is actually there. Oh shit, he is on location. God damn, okay.
So release these freak off videos and tarnish your career, but he's spending thousands of dollars to pay off, you know, rogue escorts, or he's instructing you not to let that guy out of your sight because he also has a vested interest in these sex tapes not getting out either, right? So that's kind of what the defense was painting here. And the prosecution is going to retaliate to this, so I'll talk about that on Redirect. Also, Cassie was using this company called Cowboys and Angels. And this stripper service / escort service, them niggas were on reality TV, okay? So they're on a reality TV show called Gigolos on Showtime, okay?
Oh, shit.
So the defense asks if she knew the escorts, about an escort that was commenting on Diddy's IG page. She said no. They showed her a document to refresh her memory, but she didn't know. So basically, I think maybe one of these escorts that was on this reality TV show was harassing Diddy on Instagram. And I think, again, they were showing this to display, look, Diddy had a vested interest in this not getting out either. So your whole thing about Diddy releasing, you know, freak off videos on you is cap. Also, mind you, chat, don't forget, all the freak off videos, guess where they came from? They came from Cassie. None of them came from Diddy, guys. None of the freak off videos came from Diddy. They all came.
I think,
from
dude.
Cassie.
I think old boy might be right.
From iPads and iPhones and laptops that she had for over a decade.
This man is going to walk free,
and we're going to talk about that as well. So, so her and Diddy wanted this to be private and got discreet escorts. So Cassie,
him and
Diddy,
Angie are there. Okay,
you want the truth, and this is one of their text message conversations. It's way deeper than iPads. Diddy says, "I'll pull up. Don't threaten me. Pay me my money you owe." So again, the defense shows this text message to show that it's Cassie that had the freak off videos, not Diddy. Okay? And you guys are probably wondering, what are you talking about? Diddy's gonna pull up and pay me what you owe. Diddy was pissed off because he paid her personal trainer, who's her husband now, money to train her, and he felt like he got duped. So he wanted the money back that he paid for the trainer. Okay, that's where that comes from. And this exchange was after they broke up in 2018, chat. Okay?
Damn.
So they had a quick sidebar, and when they come back from the sidebar, the defense offers multiple exhibits to be brought up. So after this you know, whole escorts and Diddy not wanting, you know, freak offs to get.
Ghost Artist with the $10 super chat says your last. Sorry about that. I got tongue tied. Your last episode on Black Fatigue was a career-defining moment for you. With your knowledge of men and women, this format of crime and feminism is a total winner. How about that? How about that? Myron's been in the court. Wait a minute. What? Look, man. I'm gonna tell you what, man. Myron is, dude. This guy might fuck around and end up on like Fox News or some shit as like a court reporter. Wow.
Either, and then how Cassie was the one that actually had the video evidence at the end of the day. There's a sidebar, right? Now, sidebar, guys, for you guys that are wondering, is where all the lawyers on the case, the judge, the defense, and the prosecution, all the lawyers get to the side of the courtroom, and they it's kind of off the record. No one can hear anything, right? They're, you know, organizing what they're going to do and everything else like that because they don't want the jury to hear this stuff, right? Because they don't want to poison the well, so to speak.
Right.
So they do a sidebar. After they do the sidebar, the defense offers multiple exhibits to be brought up. Because they're saying, okay, get exhibit, 103, get exhibit 104, get exhibit 107, get exhibit 109. And whenever they're doing that, they're basically loading up to start cooking. They're they're loading up to put all the fucking images there, right? So in my mind, I'm like,
Yeah,
oh
that looks
shit.
bad.
Like, and this was all from her devices, chat.
Yeah,
So
man.
they're starting to get evidence from her devices. Now the defense wants to put it up. Now, mind you, the government put it up on direct. But
It sounds like Cassie might be complicit in some of this.
now the defense is going to put it up on cross-examination. Okay? And I'm like, holy shit, here's the moment of truth, right? And it goes, so the defense says, okay, exhibit 1,000, right? And then the government immediately, objection, Your Honor.
Yep.
Right?
Yep.
And they basically started objecting all the exhibits that defense tried to bring in.
There you go.
They started objecting all of them.
Oh my God.
And
this is bad.
They pretty much blunted like all of them, dude. It was fucking crazy. I really, if any of you guys want to be a lawyer, right? The government did such a fucking good job at this. And I really want to talk about this a little bit because other, bloggers and shit are too retarded to understand this. Cassie is the government's star witness. If she falls, the case falls.
Yep.
So it's the government's duty to protect her while she's on the stand, chap.
Yep.
Okay? So when they saw that the defense was loading up all these exhibits that came from her phone, right? They're like, all right, let's get ready to object. And now when they're objecting, there's a multitude of different reasons why you can object. You can object for speculation, relevancy, what's the basis of this? It doesn't make sense with what's going on here, etc. It's a violation of 412. They were using every fucking reason to object. Okay.
Jesus.
Now 412 for you guys
This
are what?
looks bad.
412, 403, and I can't remember the last 612, 603, I think. Basically, these are all statutes when it comes to evidence and procedure in federal law that have to do with admitting evidence into a trial. Now, a lot of it has to do with the fact that Cassie is a sex trafficking victim. She's a sex crimes victim, so she gets certain protections, okay, from evidence being used against her as a sex crime victim.
That makes sense.
So the government did a really fucking good job of stonewalling the defense from being able to bring in these exhibits to attack Cassie with. Okay, so I thought it was really cool to see the AUSAs do this, right? And they were really on point. Now, anyone that wants to be a lawyer, I highly encourage you to come watch this trial, guys.
King Life says DS is a former case agent. No. No. Maybe you meant to put Myra. No, I was not a former agent anywhere. That is not me.
It was actually really interesting to watch them both work because you got really good defense attorneys and you got really good AUSAs battling it out in court. Okay? So, good stuff. Really good stuff. So the government did a fantastic job of objecting and running defense for their witness.
Okay.
Right? And here's the thing. As they were objecting, this was fucking up the defense. Because the defense, remember, they're on cross-examination. They put all these exhibits in that order because they're trying to fry Cassie.
Yeah.
One picture leads to another. Because remember, guys, when they ask questions, they have to ask the questions in a way where there's no speculation. The person answering the question is, as nice and succinct as possible. Okay? So they have to phrase questions in a certain way. Otherwise, the government's going to object. And then the judge is going to say, okay, sustained. When the judge says, if they say
Sustained,
objection,
that
Your
means they
Honor,
agree.
relevancy.
Yeah.
If the judge says sustained, right?
He agrees.
That means that the objection holds and they got to rephrase the question or they got to move on. Or he says overruled and then the lawyer can continue to question the witness, okay? When the judge says overruled. Basically, your objection is getting overruled, okay? So watching them do this in the courtroom was really impressive because this is high-level lawyering, very high-level lawyering. Anyway, that's what I was going to say. So they basically derailed the defense's ability to bring in these
credibility,
things that came off of Cassie's phone. Again, guys, I want to really bring this up. I want to hammer this down for you guys. The freak-out videos came from Cassie. They did not come from Diddy.
Right.
Okay? So when the defense got a hold of these freak-out videos and these exhibits, okay, and they wanted to use them back against Cassie, The government ran
couldn't do it.
hardcore fucking defense,
Yeah, they couldn't do it.
objecting to everything on relevancy, on violations of sex victims,
Yep.
all this shit, different rules and procedures.
Wow.
And most of them got sustained.
Wow.
Very few of them got overruled. So this fucked up the defense, and they weren't able to systematically go through and attack Cassie as much as they wanted. Okay. So I really encourage any of you, if you guys live in New York City or if you guys are close, come watch the day of this trial. It was really great to watch them do this stuff. Maybe I'm a nerd. I appreciate that type of stuff, but great lawyering. Anyway, so now they move on to a treatment facility that Cassie went to in 2023, right? Called Will House. Okay, it's a rehab facility. They went through. They were asking if she takes something called Pebucine for opiate addiction, and she said that she's been on, she's been basically on this since 2022. Cassie wrote a book called The Dark Time during and following her stay at the Will House. The Will House treats sex addiction, compulsion, and love addiction. And then they asked her, does Will House have neuro redback treatment? And she says, yes, they hook you up to a machine and you watch something with the device attached to your head. So she did this treatment chat. Also, she did it 5 to 6 times, once a week while she was there to help her with her trauma. She also did something called EDMR, which Cassie described was basically it helps.
Ooh, King Life says they're dismantling Cassie because she's practically Epstein Ghislaine. Dude. Wow. Yes. Yes. Ghislaine Maxwell. I think that's how you pronounce her. Ghislaine Maxwell, I think her name is. Dude, that is a that is an apt comparison. Wow.
You recount memories and fix the trauma. Recalls traumatic events. She was basically being treated for PTSD, is what the defense was saying. Will House also has somatic, which is helps with reliving traumatic events in life and getting treatment for it. It was very
the PTSD. Oh, Ghislaine. Yeah. Cassie is suffering PTSD from all the shit she's had to do. God damn.
They kind of went through what she was doing at this Will House rehab facility. Cassie said that she was still developing when she met Diddy, brain and physical, and the defense kind of attacked her on that. Like, bro, you were 22. What are you talking about? You were still developing. You were an adult.
Yeah,
right?
Get fuck out of here.
She tried to skirt that accountability and the
Yeah. Exactly. So I guess that was before she met Diddy. See, so Cassie was already a fuck up. A good looking fuck up, but dude.
Defense attorneys like kind of came after her, which was interesting. Let's see here. Guys, we got 6.3K. You guys watching, man. Do me a solid, man. Like the video, guys. Let's get to 2,000 likes, man. Let's get to 2,000 likes. I'm doing this shit with like 2 hours of sleep, chat. I'm gonna fucking pass out after this. Okay, so at Will House, she took a
shout out to Myron, man. I'll go over there and I'll probably go over there and finish watching this. Myron is doing I honestly, guys, I can't think of anyone who is doing a better job covering the Diddy case as Myron is, man. That's incredible. It's incredible, man. It's incredible. Okay. All right. So let's get back to the Tory Lanez situation. Now this is on Anton. This is Anton Daniels. I don't think he would ever copyright strike me, but I'll put all the disclaimers and everything up here as well. So I'll put all the disclaimers. And yeah, right now we've got 80% engagement, guys. We've got 80% engagement. So I appreciate you guys liking the video on your way in. Like the video on your way in or on your way out. Either way, I would greatly appreciate it. Let's get this party started.
We are here today to bring to your attention some information Unite the People believes is exculpatory in Mr. Daystar Peterson's case, professionally known as Tory Lanez. Recently, we've been made aware that a member of the media, Mr. Gianno Caldwell, was working on an op-ed for the New York Post regarding Mr. Peterson's innocence. During his work on that op-ed, he became aware of some information in Unite the People's possession regarding a statement that was given to Unite the People by someone with information relevant to that case. The New York Post recently reached out to the prior district attorney, George Gascon, Megan Pete and her representatives, and Kelsey Harris and her representatives. The only party that responded last week was Megan Pete's representatives with a request for more information. A few days later, Mr. Peterson's brutally attacked in his jail cell.
There it is.
Unite the People represents Daystar Peterson in his appellate process. We filed an appellate brief and a writ of habeas corpus on his behalf.
We're not going to skip over.
Yeah, King Life says if they want to say, quote, her brain isn't fully developed and she was a child, BS. If she can move out at 18, drive a car at 17, and drink at 21, she's an adult in the eyes of the law. That is a very, very good comment there by King Life. That is a very good comment there by King Life. Because anytime they are trying to, how can I put this? And I know this doesn't have anything to do with the whole whatchamacallit, but anytime society attempts, let me put myself on the big screen here. Anytime society attempts to, when they're trying to make excuses for somebody, like you guys remember the Carmelo Anthony thing, we need to protect our baby. They shouldn't try him as an adult because he's a minor. No, Carmelo Anthony is now a grown ass man. The minute he plunged his knife into the chest of Austin Metcalf, that was the day that he became a man. That was the day that he became a man, is the day that he plunged that knife into Austin Metcalf's chest. Straight up. Okay? And so when they're trying to get women to skirt accountability, a lot of times they will infantilize certain things. Or they'll infantilize people. So they're like, oh, yeah, there it is. Ice Dragon Kid nailed it. Ice Dragon Kid nailed it. They always try to infantilize, the person. Always. Well, he was just a child. Carmelo Anthony was not a child. Okay? Carmelo Anthony had enough. He stabbed Austin Metcalf with enough force to go through the breastplate, which, by the way, is there to protect the heart. Through the breastplate and to his heart. I don't want to hear he's a child. That kid is not a child. He is not a child. And I am not trying to hear that. Man. Okay, sorry about that.
Over that, bro. We're not just going to skip over the whole idea that when they reached out to let them know that they had new evidence or they had the truth behind what was going on, and I'm sure that he's going to reveal what the truth is. I literally just stepped off the plane and seen this while I was on the plane. I couldn't wait to get to my hotel room so that I can have this conversation. That literally right after that, he got attacked by a dude that is serving life in prison on a prison yard right after, the day after they reached out to Megan Pete, who was Meg Thee Stallion's team. All of a sudden, for whatever reason, Tory Lanez ends up in the hospital when they tried to take his life. We stood on business since day one. And all of these women said that Tory Lanez was guilty and that he needed to go to jail and believe all women. And I shot credibility in that from day one when she appeared on Gayle King's show and she said that they never slept together. And in the documentary, she then revealed that they did sleep together.
There you go.
Which obviously we seen all of the details of the case and nobody could prove that he actually shot her, but everybody was keeping quiet because they wanted to protect themselves and they didn't want to go to jail themselves and be charged with the whole situation.
See?
But she is the one that said that he shot her. Now you see hits coming out in prison and they trying to take this man's life. And from day one, I said, I don't believe it. I think that she's lying. This woman need to be prosecuted and sent to prison. And everybody involved with it that tried to, man, I think that this stinks up to the highest of highs, and I can't wait to talk about it on After Hours. This is crazy. This is insane. Let me get the rest of this, and then we're going to come back and we're going to react to it.
The district attorney's office has already responded. The case is fully briefed. We're just waiting for the appellate court's decision. We were willing to wait for the appellate process to play out. But given that brutal, unprovoked attack, we felt it necessary to come here today to provide you with this information. It is our intention to make a request to the governor to either pardon or commute the sentence of Mr.
There it is. There it is.
So that when he recovers from this attack, he's not returned to a jail cell, but that he's allowed to go home and recover.
And seek restitution.
Not long ago, Unite the People was approached by a gentleman named Bradley James. Mr. James informed us he was working as the bodyguard and driver for Miss Kelsey Harris during Mr. Peterson's trial. As
yeah, trying to shut him up. Yep.
such, he was in close proximity and he had privy to conversations she was having with her husband and others.
Crazy, man.
Mr. Peterson, Mr. James informed us he was not under a non-disclosure agreement or a confidentiality agreement and was free to speak with Unite the People, and that he was doing it because his conscience would not let him not speak and leave a man in prison for something he did not do.
10 years, y'all.
Mr. James informed Unite the People that he was a witness to the conversation Miss Harris had where she stated she had the gun, she fired it 3 times, Mr. Peterson grabbed her arm and knocked it down, and the gun fired 2 more times. In essence, Mr. Peterson never shot anybody, never even touched that gun, never fired the gun. This statement aligns with the statement of the only non-party witness to the case, Mr. Sean Kelly, who at trial testified he saw 2 women fighting, 2 men break up the fight, 1 man grabbed
2 women fighting. 2 women fighting. Well, there we go. There we go. Listen, we know Megan Thee Stallion. She likes to get drunk and fight niggas. She likes to get drunk and fight.
the other one's arm. Gunshots came from the passenger side. The passenger side is where Miss Harris was sitting.
That's it.
This further iterates that Mr. Peterson did not shoot Miss Pete, did not shoot at Miss Pete, or did not assault Miss Pete.
Here we go.
It's just another irregularity in a list of irregularities in this case.
Never should have been in prison.
For example,
Nope.
there were 3 potential suspects in the car that night.
Right.
And yet the only DNA sample was taken of Mr. Peterson, even though unknown DNA was found on the gun. Why wasn't Miss Harris's DNA taken? Or was it taken and the information simply never given to the defense? Why wasn't the driver of the car, Mr. Jaquan Smith's DNA taken? Or was it taken and again, simply not given to the defense? We don't know. It should have been taken. It is Unite the People's understanding, regular LAPD practice at a crime scene like that, anybody who's there, the DNA is taken.
And this is why Tory Lanez took it to trial, because he said, listen, I am going to defend myself and I'm not going to plead guilty and take a plea deal for something that I didn't do.
No.
Which is another reason why men are under attack on a regular basis.
There you go.
Another irregularity. Why, at Miss Harris's police interview, was a non-lawyer, non-family member record company executive allowed to participate?
That's crazy.
Highly irregular situation. Normally, we see cases, strangers are not allowed in these things, but it was in this case. All of these things point to the highly irregular nature of his trial and his conviction.
Facts.
It is our contention that he was wrongly convicted.
I agree.
And while we at first were willing to let the process play out, it is our contention now that if he is not pardoned or released promptly, he may never come out.
Yep.
And that would be the ultimate injustice.
Yep.
Is that he gets killed in prison for something he did not do.
That's right.
At this time, I'd like to bring up Mr. Gianno Caldwell, the media member who was working on that op-ed for the New York Post. Thank you.
We're going to cover the rest of this on the Millionaire Morning Show. It's going to be the top story that we cover. Make sure y'all subscribe to the channel and turn on your notifications from day.
Yeah, Trinity Boy 32 with the $5 super chat says, I bet all she gets is community service. Yeah, right?
A1. And they try, and I had these debates on these panels. They tried to say that I was a misogynist.
Yep.
They tried to say, no. From day one.
See? Look, I tell you guys all the time. The so-called black community has a lot more in common with feminists than you might think. Anytime somebody from their community, the black community, or a woman commits or perpetuates a crime against a man or a white person, if you're from the black community, people always are quick to defend them. You're a misogynist. You're racist. Guys, they are two. Listen, I'm telling you, man. I'm telling you. The nigga community and feminists, they are two sides of the same coins, people. They are two sides of the same coin. They are the same. Dude, they called Anton a misogynist. That's literally the other side calling us racist. I'm a racist because I want to see justice done. I don't want to see a black person get away with killing anybody. But no, I'm a racist because it's a white person. Fuck out of here, man.
I said,
yeah, King Life says the community doesn't give a fuck about the truth. They love lies. Real shit. Real shit, man.
that this woman was a liar up to the top of her lungs, and that they were protecting her, and a record label was protecting her, and all of this stuff. And they tried to say that the vloggers was wrong. They tried to say that the people was wrong. They tried to sue everybody. Apparently, it's alleged that whoever it is that's put out this hit on him inside of prison, that it came after they let everybody know that this man is innocent, and they got new evidence that should lead to his exoneration and release from prison. And personally, because for me, this is beyond just him, record labels, who was incentivized in order to knock this guy off, whether or not they didn't agree with the fact that this guy was doing it independently and he was running up a bag, and who knows? It stinks to high heaven. But I know this. A, I was right. B, I was right. And C, I believe that this woman needs to go to jail.
Yep. Real talk.
Somebody needs to be made an example of all of the lies that came. And then they had the nerve to release a documentary and making it seem like she was really a victim. Man, get the hell out of here, bro. Get the hell out of here. I stand on what I said. I was right, and I think I'm right about a lot of things. I'm open to the possibility that I was wrong, but I was right. I was right, and free Tory Lanez. Let me know what y'all think inside of the comments. Make sure y'all tap into the Patreon.
Real shit, man. Hey, real shit. Dude, guys, enough is enough, man. Like, dude, enough is enough, man. First, there was Amber Heard. Johnny Depp E-par'd me. He abused me. He hit me. He was abusive, blah, 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 blah. Literally lies. No, it was Amber Heard who was physically and emotionally abusive towards Johnny. Megan Thee Stallion shot at Tory Lanez, and Tory Lanez went to prison. I can't even. And Dr. B84 nailed it. He said, and I don't want to hear shit about this Me Too BS. We are done with that. Yo, real shit, man. Real shit. Like, y'all, enough is enough. And that's why I played the Pearl video right before I played this video. Because women have way too much power, man. They have way too much power. All they have to do is say that they were E-par'd. All they have to do is say that they were victimized in some kind of way. All they have to do is make the standard of proof for the modern woman is the accusation. Literally guilty till proven guilty is what it is. Guilty till proven guilty, man. Johnny Depp had to illegally record. He had to illegally record Amber Heard doing her shit to get exonerated. Dude, incredible. And yeah, I agree with Anton. Megan Thee Stallion 1000% needs to be in prison. She needs to be imprisoned on 2 counts of attempted murder. The first time she shot at Tory Lanez, and the second time she tried to get him rubbed out in prison. She needs to be charged with 2 counts of attempted murder. 2 counts of attempted murder and 1 count of perjury. Throw her ass throw her ass in jail and throw away the goddamn key. Throw away the key. If Megan Thee Stallion, again, this is precedence. If Megan Thee Stallion isn't prosecuted for this again is precedence. Which means what class? It is going to be open season on men, like it has been for the last 25, 30 years. for the last 25, 30 years. You guys know that I've often said that one sign that you can tell a woman is either cheating or being unfaithful is if she changes something about herself. Like if she changes her hair all of a sudden, if she gets a new piercing, a new tattoo, whatever the case may be, it's usually because they're cheating, right? We all say women are heartless, soulless, blah, 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 blah. They don't give a fuck. They're not sorry. You're right. Okay? You're right. Women can be very, very evil, but they are still human after all. Okay? Women know the gravity. They know the gravity of the shock and pain a man will experience at the revelation of finding out about her infidelity. They are very, very well aware of this. Very well aware of this. Right? Women can do evil things, but they are still human. They have to do something to, in essence, punish themselves for what they're doing. They cut their hair, they get a tattoo. Yeah, self-harm, like Jay Blaze says in the chat. Megan Thee Stallion did none of that. And what she did was far worse. I'm not, and please believe, I'm not trying to marginalize cheating by any stretch of the imagination. If you're a woman and you cheat on your man, you're a fucking failure. You're fucking disgusting. But this woman shot at this woman shot at Tory Lanez, lied on him, got him put in prison for 10 years. And when the evidence came out, when the former bodyguard came out and said, nah, that's actually not what happened. She and her people, and I know she was behind this, tried to get him killed, stabbed this man 14 times, almost died for a crime he did not commit. This, I'm gonna tell you what, man, this, if Megan Thee Stallion, dude, no self-harm, she didn't change nothing about it. Dude, she's still out here twerking. Knowing that she put another man in prison, based on her fault, based on her lie, her false testimony. And she's out here just living life like nothing happened. Normal people, regular people, make changes after a big score or something happens in their life. Megan Thee Stallion didn't even break stride. Felt not one, and I guarantee you she still feels not 1 ounce of guilt for it. Not 1 ounce of guilt. But then we got niggas and black women talking about a white girl will get you locked up. What? A white girl will get you locked up. Oh, will she now? Will she now? Yeah, hell hath no fury like a woman scorned. Guys. The 7th circle of hell hath no fury like a black woman scorned. This is crazy town. And dude, Tommy Sotomayor has said this. He has said this for years. The most dangerous individual to black men is the American black woman. From the cradle to the fucking grave. Black women are toxic for black men. Black women are out here always talking about, well, you came from a black woman, and look. Just because I came from a black woman doesn't mean I have to date a black woman. Black women get the most and the highest percentage of abortions in this country. Okay? They routinely put their children, willfully and wantonly put their children at risk, in physical danger. They make false accusations against men over dumb shit. And now Megan Thee Stallion has ran it. Dude, I cannot think of a more egregious example of a miscarriage of justice having to do with a false accusation. I really don't. A false E-part accusation is one thing. Dude, a false attempted murder. Come on, man. Come on. This woman shot at this man and got him sent to prison for a crime she committed. Reverend Brown with the $10 super chat says, and black women swear they love black men and don't want them to go to prison, unlike snow bunnies. BS. Exactly. But dude, I swear to God, these fucking black bitches are all the time telling us, oh, watch out for them snow bunnies. They gonna get you. No, I'm sorry. No, I'll take my chance with the snow bunnies. I will take my chance with the snow bunnies because I'd rather face a snow bunny's wrath than a black woman's wrath. Unbelievable. That is absolute crazy town. Absolute crazy town. There are far more examples of.
So there's this clip going.
There are far more examples. There are far more examples of black women showing why they are a danger to black men than white women. I said it. Dude, it is safer for black men to be with white women than black women. Tell me I'm lying. Tell me I'm lying. Tell me I'm lying. Tell me if you disagree. Tell me if you disagree, because this is fucking crazy. This woman, dude, and you want to know something? This woman had absolutely no problem just throwing this man's life away. H.MPEG with the $1 Rumble rant says, remember, Johnny Depp had to break the law to prove his innocence. Right, exactly. Incredible. Dr. Krause says, and then she hit him with the I don't care, take his ass out for telling the truth. Dude. And then the very same black women talk about stay away from those white girls. Those white girls are dangerous. No. Sorry. I'll take my chances with snow bunnies.
No more snow bunnies.
Sorry, Dr. Umar. Snow bunnies for life for me, y'all. Snow bunnies for life. And you want to know something? I actually had the tweet. And I don't know if that tweet was true or not, but apparently there's been a GoFundMe started for the guy that tried to kill him. Apparently black women have started a GoFundMe, and it could, guys, who else would start a GoFundMe? Think about this. Who else has the motive, the history, the usual suspects, man? It is the usual fucking suspects. Every time, it's the usual fucking suspects with these people. They literally started a GoFundMe for the guy who made an attempt on Tory Lanez's life. But they want to claim, and then they wonder, well, why don't black men protect us? Bitch, are you fucking kidding me? Dude, honestly, I cannot believe that American black women can fix their fucking mouths to bitch and moan and wonder why black men don't protect them. Are you fucking kidding me with that? Seriously? Why don't you guys protect us? The fuck? What the fuck are you talking about? Protect y'all? Dude, black women abort us. They put us in fucking danger. They cook us in fucking ovens. They put us in jail for false accusations. Like, get the fuck out of here. Oh, no, fuck no. Fuck no. Ain't nobody gonna protect black women the way they treat black men. Fuck what you heard. That's why I talk about the bat nigga signal. And one of them's getting into it with the cops. Oh, somebody help me. Nah, bitch. Ain't nobody helping you. Nope. Ain't nobody helping you. Ain't nobody protecting shit. I'm gonna protect me and mine. Why don't black men protect us? What the fuck, dude? What the fuck kind of backward ass question is that? Fuck out of here. Black men don't protect us. Fuck no, we don't. Unbelievable. And you know what? It's interesting. Somebody actually had that super chat earlier. Who was it? Yeah. Yeah, Trini Boy 32 says, I bet all she gets is community service. Bro, if that happens, man. Like, crazy. Dude, that, oh my, I just don't know. I just don't know. I don't know how you could live with yourself knowing that something you did, something you said, put an innocent man in prison for 10 years and then tried to have him killed. Like, guys, I've done some pretty reprehensible things in my life. I've done a lot of things in life that I'm not proud of. And please believe, I am not trying to virtue signal here. I am not trying to virtue signal. It just is what it is. I don't understand this kind of evil. I don't understand this kind of evil, man. And they wonder why we don't fuck with them no more. They wonder why we don't fuck with them anymore. The fact that they have started a GoFundMe for the for the guy who tried to take out Tory Lanez, that tells us all you need to know. That tells us all you need to know. When, dude, like brothers, niggas, like, for real, y'all got to get off the plantation, man. Y'all got to get off the plantation. Y'all cannot be fucking with these black women. Y'all can't do it. Y'all can't be doing it, man. Fucking with black women might quite literally cost you your life. Might literally cost you your life. And all black women do, they like to spin this false narrative. Well, white girl will get you locked up. White girl will get you killed. White girl will get you put in prison. Nah, Nah. Nope. Not at the same rate that black, dude. It is a goddamn shame. It is a goddamn shame that black men actually feel safer with another race than their own women. The community's cooked, guys. And Anton said it best on Jason Whitlock. It's over for the community, fam. Like, it's a wrap. And you want to know something? Megan Thee Stallion is revered in the so-called black community. They lift lift this kind of behavior up. What on God, like, what? What are we doing? What on God's green earth are we doing? Ay. Unbelievable. I just cannot believe it. I cannot believe that Megan Thee Stallion, that is a special kind of evil. But they want to shame us for dating outside our race. They want to bitch and moan, why don't you guys protect us? That's why. That's why. Black women are dangerous. American black women, they are hazardous to our health. Okay? Let me repeat that. The American black woman is hazardous to the health of the American black man. Straight up. Straight up. Incredible. Incredible. You can't handle a strong black woman. Shit. Luke Red Pill Perry with the $10 super chat. So speaking of fucking with black women, thank you, Big Don. Without you, most of us would end up like Cassie's husband, a clueless moron stuck with a 304. I don't know how in the world. I don't know how in the world, Cassie, the stuff that she has seen and done, I don't know. I don't even know how she functions, man. I really don't. H.MPEG with the $1 super chat says, black women had it for a second with the Shannon Sharp situation, but Meg fucked it up with this breaking news. Yeah, Shannon Sharp tried to cheat the game. He tried to have sex with a sex worker and didn't want to pay. That's why he's going through it now with old girl. Incredible. Incredible. All right, the next video that I am going to react to is Pearl. This is the official trailer. This is the official trailer for Pearl's upcoming documentary entitled What's in It for Men. This is absolute brilliance. Let's take a look and listen.
Going viral online of a...
Hang on.
So there's this clip going viral online of a dozen women being asked the following question. Do we need men? Most answered very quickly, no.
Because men are useless.
This headline from The Hill, it caught my eye. Most young men are single. Most young women are not.
Young men have fallen fast.
Oh, wait a minute. Dr. B84 with the $20 super chat. Dr. B84, my guy. Look, man, I feel guilty. I am feeling guilty for you super chatting after that $400. He says, warning, American black women are now hazardous to your health. This is an official statement from the TSR Dr. General, real shit. Real fucking shit. Big facts. Big facts. The American black woman is now officially hazardous to the health of the American black man. Straight up. Straight up, man. Robert Anderson says that should be the next Surgeon General's warning. Guys, listen, enough's enough. We've seen it. We've seen enough. Oh, this guy's in Philly. In the pickle building.
Faster than any demographic in America over the last 40 years.
It's a different world now. Like, we don't need men the way that they used to.
Men! The future is female.
Men and women are drifting further apart, and society is crumbling because of it.
A fascinating debate has broken out about the value of marriage.
You've kind of got the trad con versus red pill thing.
Hey,
this
Zuby.
men's rights crowd that sometimes just goes too far the other way.
You need to stop acting like grown boys and infants and actually become men.
Marriage is a bond, and it's a sacred bond.
It's a machine designed to extract resources from you.
Now many of the red-pilled have taken the position that it's bad for men to get married.
Hannah Pearl Davis, or just Pearly Things.
One of the most controversial faces in all of the internet.
She goes on to say that marriage is a terrible deal for men.
Because if me and you were in a business contract, you would never sign a contract where I am paid to leave.
Gee, what could go wrong there?
74% or something of divorces are initiated by women. Men have everything to lose, primarily their own children.
Men get killed by the courts and by divorce laws.
I had no idea that courts of family law were courts of equity, not courts of law.
Because in family court, you don't need evidence to accuse someone of abuse. You need no evidence. When you guys say get married young, a lot of these men don't know what they're signing up for, and you're not going to be there when their entire life falls apart. I interview them on the other side.
I didn't meet my son until he was 15 months old.
How much did you spend trying to get him back?
On legal fees alone was about $200,000.
Before you know it, you're homeless. You're literally just thrown out onto the street.
We absolutely reinforce bad behavior from women.
Wives are taught to leave their husbands, and then daughters grow up without their fathers.
Family is the foundation of society.
Every problem in society comes from single mother homes.
A lot of women will just chase this negative rabbit hole of happiness, endless happiness.
Feminism's biggest failures is it lies to women. We tell women to date as many guys as possible. We tell them to put off family into marriage.
You are allowed to leave your perfect husband. You are allowed to end a relationship with a really great boyfriend.
Oh, free shreds, have an abortion.
What? You're evil.
I don't think there's anything else in life that we actually ever go into preparing to fail. Right. Like if you have the mentality of this is going to go wrong and be pessimistic, naturally the outcome is going to be that it's going to fail anyway. Yeah. It's self-sabotage.
And that's the thing, like women are so willing to leave marriages because they're not happy. This is not about happiness. The most important thing is the children. And the problem is we have a modern society where it's me, my feelings, leave when I feel like it, instead of doing what's best for the kids.
This myth that we live in an age of male privilege. Where's my male privilege?
They think men have all the rights. They have all the power.
Privileged patriarchal system that we have.
Why doesn't our society care about men's rights?
I have no friends.
No wife and no social life.
Men are alone in this situation. Men are homeless. Men are thinking about eating guns.
I've seen so many men on the brink of suicide and they didn't do anything wrong.
How are you equal if the men are the ones that have to fight and die to defend the country? The men are the ones that build and maintain all the infrastructure.
Women are helplessly dependent upon men.
The so-called deaths of despair from suicide, overdose, or alcohol, 3 times higher among men than among women.
Culture is telling men, you are no good.
You got to get your act together.
I think men have failed themselves.
What kind of a man are you? What kind of a woman are you going to attract?
If men are in trouble, so are women.
Everybody knows
That's
this
right.
is a huge problem, but nobody wants.
That's it. If men are in trouble, then so are women. But women don't realize it. Women don't realize it yet. Women don't realize it yet.
To admit it.
Every single woman at the table said they wanted a man.
500K,
500K,
200K,
300K,
200K.
Am I crazy?
Everything is really set up against you to fail as a man.
If men make less than women, women don't want to marry them.
So you know who wants more economically and emotionally viable men? Women.
I don't want to be an independent woman anymore.
I don't want to be a strong, independent woman.
I'm over it.
When is it going to be my turn?
Where are we meeting the men that don't stop? I can't.
Yeah, when is it going to be my turn? My dear, you had plenty of turns. You had plenty of turns and you turned them down.
Keep having these same conversations.
The only simp here is you, Pearl. You simp for men.
I think you simp for women.
She's a provocateur. She says stupid stuff. But Pearl is right about this.
It's already happening. It's just not out in the open yet.
Now it's just hookup culture is going to be our fairy tale ending because men don't want a wife and women can't find a husband.
The future, if everybody follows your path, is there is no future.
We go into population decline and our economy goes into decline.
Civilization will crumble.
The American story does not end well. This is an existential crisis failing young men.
Wow.
What up, guys? So the time has come where we are finally doing this divorce documentary. It's by far the biggest and most ambitious project I've ever embarked on, and I need your help. For every $1 you donate, you could potentially save an innocent man from losing hundreds of thousands in child support payments. Do you have a message that you want to send to your ex-wife that you didn't get out in the divorce proceedings? Well, $20,000 will include it in the documentary, a video message to your ex-wife. And if we raise $500,000, we actually can finish this documentary. If we raise $1 million, we can make it a Netflix-level documentary. If you want to invest a significant amount in this, hit up justpearlythings@gmail.com for advertisements and profit sharing.
All right. What do we do? What the hell's going on with this? All right. Oops. Sorry about that. All right, so that is the Pearl documentary. Things have been a little bit heavy today. So we are going to we're going to take a nice turn. We're going to take a nice turn, and we are going to react to a loyalty test video. Shout out to Jack TV, who dropped a video yesterday. Is she cheating while partying with her friends? King Life says if men got $200,000 for finessing a chick, that would be illegal. Exactly. That's exactly right. That is exactly right. Let's see. Okay. Yep. King Life says, this is why you can't have Simps in government. That's right. Luke Red Pill Perry says, Cassie's husband is an example of life without this red pill knowledge. Dude, I cannot believe he wiped her up. Oh my God. The #1 killer of Negroes is the angry black woman. Real talk. Agent Cappy 200 says, can you react to the documentary when it's out? Yeah, absolutely. By the way, guys, I'm going to be making some schedule changes again. I'm going to get back into the, obviously I'm going to get back into the dating show breakdowns. But I will still be doing, I'll still be doing Pop the Balloon reactions, but instead of doing them on YouTube, I'll simply do them on Rumble. I'll do them on Rumble. Also, give me 2 seconds here, because I have noticed something very interesting. I am beginning, it appears that I am beginning to get some momentum on one of my other channels. Let's see here. Yeah, Dr. B84 says the last Pop the Balloon episode was a good one. So I'm beginning to experience a little bit of momentum on one of my other channels. And what a lot of you guys probably don't realize is that this channel, this Donovan Sharp channel, this did not used to be my main channel. This used to be my backup channel. This used to be my backup channel. But one of my backup channels has gotten more subscribers than my main channel over the last like 6 months. So I don't know. Maybe I'll make that sort of the de facto home base. Maybe do like a maybe like a companion stream. I don't know. But if you would, guys, I'd really, really appreciate it if you guys would go over and subscribe. Just whenever you can, go over and subscribe to my other YouTube channel, Donovan Sharp, etc. Donovan Sharp, etc. If you guys could subscribe to that, hopefully that will help out the momentum, and we can get out of this. We can get out of this band shadowing situation. I remember a while back, Coach Greg Adams told me that he actually got more live viewers on his backup channel than he did his main channel, and now his backup channel is now his main channel. So who knows? Maybe I'm transitioning from Donovan Sharp to Donovan Sharp, etc. So I don't know. Shout out to Secondhand Truth, who has gifted 5 Donovan Sharp memberships. At Mr. Pitt, at JT, at Site TV, at Mandy Z Taco. That actually sounds like a pretty good. At Unknown X, to welcome them to the TSR family. If you would, you 5, put your age and location in the chat, as is customary of all first-time channel members. As is customary of first-time channel members, let's go ahead and do a chat-wide age and location check. The reason we do this is how communities of like-minded men and women are created. You never know. You never know. There could be somebody in the chat watching this with you. They could live in your city. They might live in your neighborhood. They might live on your street. They might live on your block. They might live on your building, in your building. So by putting your age and location in the chat, you never know. A like-minded individual might be just around the corner. I will start. Let's see. There we go. All right, very good. All right, now it's time to have a little fun. Bright dude, Hellfong, member for 50 months. Dude, Hellfong, dude, all of the TSR OGs are coming back. Dude, Charles Merchant, we've got Hellfong. Hell yeah. Secondhand Truth says 32 Georgia, but you won't ever see me in the ATL. Hell no. Hell no. Oh, E. Jones is in Idaho Falls. I bet you Idaho Falls is beautiful. It sounds beautiful. Sounds beautiful. All right, guys. I'm gonna take a 2-second potty break. Hang on, guys. And no, I don't have to poop this time. All right. Good stuff. Good stuff. All right, guys. It is time to react to a loyalty test from Jack TV. After that, I'm going to react to the Andrew Wilson Pearl Davis thing, and then we'll do a couple of police videos, and then we will sign off. So we still got a ways to go. So let's get into it.
For today's test, we got Nino. Nino right here. What's up with it, bro? My brother, he gonna actually be.
We got Nino.
Yeah, he gonna be playing the decoy for today's test.
Today we're placing David's girlfriend, Ilana, to the loyalty test.
But lately, man, she been hanging out with her homegirls a lot. The homegirls, they go out, they the type to cheat on their dudes.
So, you know.
Did you hear that? See, her homegirls like to go out and they're the type that likes to cheat on their dudes. Guys, that is very important. That is very, very important. Okay, guys? That is very important. You really, when you are vetting women, pay attention to her friends. If she has hoe friends, she is a hoe, guys. Not if she's likely a hoe. No. If her friends are hoes, she's a hoe. Reverend Brown, welcome to Chat Privileges. Also, we have Drew Danger in the building. Good stuff.
She always say I'm tripping or, you know, I'm being insecure and she's not doing nothing, but you know, we starting to kind of get to a more serious place. So
will Ilana pass our loyalty test and remain loyal? Or will she give into our decoy and end up cheating on her boyfriend? Let's find out now on Jack TV.
Wait, hold up. Wait. Hold on.
Is this a snow bunny situation?
I don't know, but we finna find out.
Me and E been together for about 7 months. At first, everything was cool. You know, we together every day, wasn't no red flags. But lately, man, she been hanging out with her homegirls a lot. The homegirls, they go out, they the type to cheat on their dudes.
Yeah, she's already cheating. She is already cheating. And even if she passes this loyalty test, this definitely does not mean that she's not already cheating. If he said no red flags, blah, 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 blah. And guys, you have to take that with a grain of salt. True SSJ Havoc says, sup, DS, you see me, right? Yeah, I see you. Yeah, he said there were no red flags, blah, 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 blah. No, it's not that there were no red flags. He didn't know which red flags to look out for. So he can tell us that she had no red flags. He can tell us that she had no red flags all he wants to. I can promise you there were red flags that he just weren't aware of that he missed.
So you feel like she'd be like influenced by them and some of the things that they do? Like, what's your take on that? I feel like she could be. Besides that, she cool, man. Everything been good besides that. Besides when she go out, a lot of times she'll go out with them and she'll make up excuses why she stayed the night with her homegirl, or she'll go here, or her homegirl got a...
Bruh, nah, that's a wrap. That's a wrap, nigga. Nah, that's it. That bitch cheating for real. Agent Cappy 200 on the Rumble side says, how long was she vetted to? Yeah, right. He said no red flags. Yeah, that he saw. And see, this is why I tell you guys, this is a very good point by Agent Cappy. This is why I tell you guys, vet these women for a period of no less than 1 year. Gentlemen, you need to vet these women for at least a year before you commit. Okay? He didn't vet this woman. He says, yeah, you know, we got together, there were no red flags. Yeah, of course, he didn't think there were red flags because he was in that euphoric state of the newness of the relationship, the honeymoon phase. But now that the honeymoon phase has worn off and now she's starting to look at other niggas, now she's going out with her homegirl and making up excuses why she's spending the night. Wow.
A party is always last minute, and you know what I mean? So that's what made me feel like something could be going on, but it could be me. I could be tripping. So for today's test, we got Dino. Dino right here. What's up with it, bro? This is my brother. He gonna actually be David. Yeah, I bet. Man, I ain't gonna lie. I really want to test her, bro. So go all the way, you know. I mean, as much as you can. Yeah, you know, for sure. I want to be sure. You know. I got you, bro.
Thanks to David, we knew Ilana had a soft spot for dogs. And honestly, we couldn't come up with a better plan to get his girlfriend to this house. So here's what we did.
You gonna tell your girlfriend that you found a dog and you gotta return it. I'm purposely not answering the phone. You could just tell her maybe he at work, or maybe, you know what I'm saying, they just ain't answering right now. You're gonna keep calling throughout the day. I'm finally answering towards the time we're gonna conduct the test, but you gonna be having to go to work. Okay. So you're gonna tell her she gotta bring the dog. You know what I'm saying?
I gave David my dog Benji, and he was supposed to act like he just found him wandering around. But since David had to clock in at work later on that night, he wouldn't be able to return Benji himself. Instead, he'll pass the responsibility to Ilana. And with the reward on the line for bringing Benji back, we knew there was a good chance she wouldn't say no.
I ain't gonna lie, bro. She love dogs. It's really perfect, bro.
Alaskan K says Daylon needs to be on retainer. Yo, that's facts. Yep. That's facts. Like Daylon, dude, we call what's our nickname for him? Daylon the Diabolical.
Yeah, she might not want to give it back though. I ain't gonna lie.
Nah, she gonna get one out, man. So how did your girlfriend react to you saying, you know, go to this stranger house and drop his dog off? What was that kind of thing?
I don't know what's going on with the sound clipping in and out.
Right. At first
there he is. Yo, that look. That's the nigga you don't want around nobody. Yo, real shit. You let this nigga around your girl, that's it. That's a wrap. This nigga will have your girl on her knees. Real talk. He just walks in the door and she fails. Like, dude, honestly, It should be like instant failure. Instant. As soon as Daylon walks in the door, no, that's it. Instant failure. That's it. Nope. Sorry. Nah, Daylon is diabolical with it.
Comfortable with it, but you know, she loved dogs, and she know I had to go to work, so she said she'd do it for me. Okay. So if you got any questions, concerns, let me know, fool. I got you, bro. All right. So we finna go down to the 2nd floor right now.
Oh, bitch, this hoe got 3 floors, ho.
And that's where we're gonna be able to sit and watch everything that goes on in the test. All right, let's get it. For sure.
At least the nigga's hairline is on point.
And I told you, bro, I shouldn't have came out here and gambled, bro. You know I don't know how to play that stuff.
Oh, he's in Vegas.
I lost all my money, bro.
I know exactly. Yeah, he's in Vegas.
Didn't you? So check your cash app and see if your money hit or not. Then take that money if it hit and go back downstairs and try to win more of your money back. But don't play all of it, bro. Oh yeah, it did hit, bro.
I love these
I ain't gonna lie, I got 500. But I ain't gonna lie, I ain't gambling this, bro. I ain't losing this time. So if it's saying you got $500, that means you ain't complete all the deals. If you do 10 more, you can obtain the $750. All right, so you saying all I gotta do is play 10 more games and then I get $750? Yes. All right, bet. If you go look at Trustpilot, these are real people who actually did this. I'm not just saying this to say this or whatever. Y'all can make a quick $750 by just downloading apps, completing deals, and signing up for free easy trials. So if you guys want to make $750, all you gotta do is click the link in my description or scan the QR code that you guys see on the screen and start earning money today. I appreciate it.
See, guys like this guy, Jack TV, Arlette Amuli, these are black people. Okay? This guy, I don't even know what is his name? This dude is a black person. This dude's a black. Walter, get from over there. Get. Walter. Damn it. Walter, come on. Ugh. Walter, come on, man. Come on, buddy. I know it's warm. I know it's warm. But I don't want you down here, okay? I don't want you down here, little fella. All right? All right. Sorry about that.
My name's Dino, by the way. What's your name?
E.
E. What's your name?
Brandy.
Really nice. Brandy?
She got somebody with her.
Nice to meet y'all, man. I really appreciate that. Y'all more than welcome to come on. Y'all can
Damn,
come in.
Bro, I knew she was gonna bring. I knew she was gonna bring Brandy,
shit,
bro.
man, but it's the least I could do. You feel me? I return my dog to my.
You know what? This is actually good. This is actually good because, and guys, this is something that I learned. This is something that I learned very, 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 very early and very, very often. And I don't endorse going through your girl's phone. Okay, I don't endorse going through your girl's phone. Right? At least if you don't suspect anything, there's no need to. But if you suspect something, and you somehow get into your girl's phone, don't look for conversations between them and other guys. Girls are too smart for that. Nah, look at the conversation between her and her homegirls. The conversations between her and her girlfriends, that is where the bodies are buried. Okay? Because if she's smart about cheating, and most women are very smart about cheating, they're not just going to leave. They're not going to save text messages from the side nigga on the phone. No, they're not just going to leave those up there for you to see. And they know you'll be looking for Marcus and whatever. Don't look at the conversations between her and other dudes. Scroll through those conversations between her and her homegirls. That is where the bodies are buried. Let's continue.
I got the award for y'all bringing them and stuff. I ain't gonna hurt y'all. Y'all good. Like, come on in.
You probably got to go down there, bro, and like.
I talk to her.
Yeah.
Oh, the crib?
Like make her friend feel comfortable or occupy her.
Okay, I ain't tripping. Give me a mic. I appreciate it. Y'all from this part of town or what?
Something like that.
Yeah. What you find though?
My boyfriend found them.
Oh yeah, he wasn't too. Like, what was he? Close by or?
Damn, she got some big titties.
Oh no, gay. They just brought Benji back, fool.
Oh,
yeah, they just brought him back. Look, see?
Oh, she's a fat bitch.
Let me get him some. Man, I appreciate that, man. Y'all will.
Oh my God, we got a fat bitch.
Make yourself at home and stuff, man. Sit down and y'all want anything to drink, anything to eat or something?
Yeah, we were just dropping the dog off.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, shit, it's cool. Y'all can chill out. You ain't got to be in a rush. I know it's probably traffic right now, huh? Y'all in the rush? Got more than welcome. Sit down, have a seat, get comfortable.
Right off the bat, we didn't know David's girlfriend was gonna bring a friend, so her coming surprised everyone.
She wasn't supposed to bring nobody with.
Yo, these are some ugly bitches, y'all. These are some ugly bitches.
On top of bringing her friend.
Yeah, and it does look like a Snow Bunny situation.
They both just honestly seemed on edge to be invited in. Dino managed to get them in, but you could tell they were already halfway out the door. Now it's just a matter of whether can Dino make them feel comfortable enough to stick around and actually talk.
Bro, I gotta tell you, nigga, I went back and started playing the games, and I had got it, bro. 750. Yeah. Like I said, Gabe went back and completed 10 deals, and now he got to complete 750. So if you guys want to do the same, click the link down in my description down below, or scan the QR code that you guys see on the screen and earn money today.
I could tell if he treat y'all treat him good. See, he walked back up to y'all, so he.
Oh, he's a little cutie. Oh, he's a little cutie.
Yeah.
Hey, my boy back.
Yeah. We was in the backyard. It was a hole in the gate.
Yo, what are we doing? What are we doing? Fam, dude, these are big bitches. What are we doing?
So there's like a couple holes we've been trying to patch up.
Put them up. I'll be right back down, bro.
All right, bet. Appreciate it, bro. So a couple holes we've been trying to patch up and stuff. He keep getting out. So that time he got out. That was a wrap. But I appreciate that, man. For real.
My boyfriend found him at the park.
The one right here. Y'all was gonna keep him.
Yeah.
He real though.
Tough crowd at first, but But now it seems like they're warm.
Yes, sir. Here we go. This is the first sign of trouble.
He real though.
Look, first sign of trouble.
Tough crowd at first, but now it seems like they're warming up.
He real. I appreciate it. He didn't have to do that. So he was really cool.
You had to drop the dog off.
Which one?
She should have been left, huh? Yeah, bro, you had to drop the dog off. Like now you know, it's like you waiting for something to happen. Yeah.
Yep.
Zelle, Cash App, cool.
Zelle is fine.
Zelle is fine? All right, bet. Hey, so are y'all...
Look how she's looking at this. Yeah, look how she's looking at this nigga.
Cool.
Zelle is fine.
Zelle is fine? All right, bet. Hey, so
licking them lips. Licking them lips.
Are y'all familiar with this area? Y'all been around here? Oh, yeah?
What's the...
I'll give you my boyfriend's number.
It's your boyfriend?
Yeah.
Where you from? From here?
I'm from here. Yeah. I'm from New Orleans.
Why you playing? I can tell you ain't.
She like it here. That's why she like it here.
Like
What's it?
That's what it is.
This is a nice crib.
You ain't say
That's cool. It's cool. Yeah. It's hard work pays off. That's the name?
Point want to get a tour over or what?
David. Actually, I kind of do.
Come on, I got you.
Look at that. See this? You see this? And here's the thing. Here's the thing. Her whole friend Brandy is the reason why they're there in the first place. Brandy is the reason why they're there in the first place. Here, you want a tour? Brandy's like, actually, I do. Guys, this is why you cannot commit to women who have hoes for friends, guys. They will willingly and wantonly put your relationship at risk. Ay, ay, ay.
Did he?
I don't want to leave my friend, you know.
What? Man, she's safe, bro. You ain't got to be like that. She good.
Bring her back.
Well executed, and just like that, Gabe carved out some alone time for E and Dino.
I don't think I'm weird.
Did he tell you the amount? Was it a certain amount that he didn't say? I mean, that's like my son. So he family. So I'm gonna give him a cool little reward.
Yep, J-Mont says Wingman 101, divide and conquer. Yeah, there you go.
He didn't have to do that. All right. So why he didn't come bring him himself? Why he didn't drop him off?
He had to work.
Oh, he had to work?
Yeah.
Okay. Shit, so he sends his treasure to a stranger's house.
Something like that.
Couldn't have been me. I'm just saying. No,
So you brought the dog back yourself?
I wouldn't have brought the dog back. No, I'm playing. I would have brought the dog back. Man. You know, that's like people are about their dogs, bro.
Yeah.
That's like family for real. So
Yeah.
I would have definitely took the dog back.
My person thought the dog was for me. So
He told you that, or you?
no, I assume because I've been wanting the dog. But we don't have.
There's the in. There's the in. I thought he wanted to give the dog to me.
It's plenty more where he come from.
I want him.
No, you can't have that. I ain't gonna lie. He's already really.
He is dude. That dog is a little cutie. Holy moly.
Taken. He spoke like, yeah. So. How long you been, y'all been thugging? 6 months.
6 months. There you go. There it is, guys. There it is, guys. 6 months, guys. 6 months. This is why this woman is in another man's house. This woman is in another. She should have dropped the dog off and left. But now you can see her body language is starting. And she's still closed off, but her body language is starting to reveal that there could be some mutual interest.
Happily into it. That's cool. I remember when I first started my relationship. Like 6 months is the fun part of the relationship, though. But that's cool. That's cool. Okay. I see. Well, it's cool. That's your best friend?
This girl is a ratchet, dude. This white girl, I don't even know her nationality, but whatever the white girl is a ratchet, dude. This white girl is ratchet as fuck. Dude, like she's not even feminine. She sits like a man.
It's cool.
Look, all this head. Look.
That's your best friend?
Everybody like that.
For real? Yeah. How long y'all been?
Like 6 years. Yeah, about 6 years.
So who's the trouble one? Like
you, I can tell.
Why you say that?
You like you don't take no shit, but you be on some crazy shit.
Who?
Which is worse.
Which one?
Right here, Brandy.
Reverend Brown with the $2 super chat says, "Old girl got some huge yams, bruh." Oh, see, here's the thing, though. Here's the thing, and I know, and guys, we've heard this before, but big tits on a fat girl is like a skinny dude with a six-pack. It doesn't count. It don't count. Man, she's got some big-ass titties. It don't matter if she's fat. Of course she's got some fat titties. She's fat.
Look.
This is the only time it counts when a woman has some big titties. Hold up. Oh, wait a minute. Not that one. Well, hold up. This is when it counts. That's right here is when it counts when the woman has large breasts. Okay? If a woman has big tits, it only counts if she's in good shape. Or if she's not fat. If she's fat, it don't count. Sorry. The fuck did it go? Oh, there it is.
Is like she really, not crazy, but more outgoing than you are. You more kind of conservative because you willingly took a tour around the house with a stranger. He could have took you upstairs and threw you off the top. No,
damn. No, he's messing with you. We ain't trying to scare y'all.
With you, right? But that's cool. Okay.
Y'all ain't have nothing to do.
Yes, we came here.
No, I'm saying after this. Y'all don't be going out or nothing?
Sometimes. She has to drag me out, but...
Why she gotta drag you out?
She's lying.
Uh-oh. Oh, shit. Did y'all see that? She has to drag me out. My boy said, Stop the cap. Stop the cap. He picked up on that immediately. Look at this. She has to drag me out. He's like, nah, that's cap.
No, I'm saying after this. Y'all don't be going out or nothing?
Sometimes. She has to drag me out, but...
Why she gotta drag you out?
She's lying.
Look.
Because if a girl says that's cap, bro. She has to drag you out.
Oh, cap. Look, she say she drag out. This is what I'm saying. She Brandy drag out.
You in a relationship too?
Me?
Of course not.
Oh, that's why.
You single? Okay, what about you? Oh, she's in a relationship?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's the one that found it off.
Oh, okay. I didn't know. Okay, I didn't know.
He told me to bring the dog here.
Oh, okay. All right. Yeah, and you still there.
That's cool though.
And they're still, and guys, again, they're still sitting here laughing. Why do you think I'm the troublemaker? Why do you think, she has to drag me out? Nya. This is all bad, guys. This is all bad.
Single though? Okay. You single ready to mingle? There you go.
That's a yes.
There you go.
I feel like she acting different around Brandy, bro. Yeah. Because she normally wouldn't even be happy. Right? I feel like right when she got the money, she should have left.
Josu Rodriguez, is that Hosu or Josu? So, sir, I think what is going to happen is that all normal black people are going to have to stand up and fight the niggas. Man, you might be right. You might be right. Honestly, you might be right, man.
Right, but there's nothing else to talk about.
Not you, her. I seen you somewhere before.
Dude, this is, bruh. I don't like this body language,
That's what I'm talking about.
Watch how she leans back.
Not you, her.
All that sass.
I seen you somewhere.
I'll be outside.
Are you gonna go with your
I'll be outside. Yes, you do.
I do sometimes. She just likes to stay out till like 4 in the morning, and I'm like 12 a.m. I'm ready to leave.
Okay. I'm not the hoe. She's the hoe. She's the one that likes to stay out until 4 in the morning. I'm back by midnight. Oh, okay. Well, never mind. Loyalty test passed.
It just get started though.
That's just me.
That's cool. Y'all seem cool though. Like I like that. Like girls don't really be like that. Girls are so catty now. So that's cool. You gonna fight for her? You'll fight for her?
Yeah.
No, you won't. You'll take a bullet for her?
No.
Go get the gun, Gabe. No.
How scared of her?
I'm just
You gonna scare him. He play so much.
I'm just playing, bro. I'm just trying to break the ice and shit.
Look.
All like brothers? Or?
Yeah, that's my brother.
Okay.
Don't we look alike?
So whose house is this?
So whose house is this? Whose house is this? There we go. Whose dick do I need to suck? Translation. Whose house is this? Translation. Whose dick am I sucking tonight?
Why does that matter? No, I'm playing. It's my house. Yeah. But that's my brother though.
So what do you do for work to like?
Look at that. Look at that. And now the girlfriend is now asking questions. So what do you do for work? What do you do for work so that you can afford this house? Here we go.
Yeah. But that's my brother though.
So what do you do for work to like afford this house?
I mean, really, I'm into real estate. But I got other little side things I like to do. You know, your money makes you money type shit. So
See, this Brandy, bro. Brandy looking, bro. Got the watch on and this Brandy looking.
Really get into that kind of stuff, you feel me? But
How old are you? You don't mind me asking?
I'm 30.
You're 30. And you?
I'm 24.
25?
Yeah.
4 or 5?
I'm 24.
You been drinking?
24. That means. Okay, so she's okay. So Brandy is 30. What's her name is 24. Okay. Brandy is 24. So 18. So Brandy became friends with this 24-year-old woman when she was 18 years old. Ay.
Drinking?
I only had like 3 mimosas.
Okay.
Yeah.
I only had 3 mimosas.
You're a drinker.
Yeah. I can't drink a lot, you know. I get drunk fast. I'm lightweight.
Oh, okay. Well, we got to see. I'm gonna have to see if you can. You drink too?
Sometimes.
Okay, it's a spot we like to go to. It's cool. It's real cool. It's real laid back. Not too.
My boyfriend when he's going out too straight.
He sent you to.
Wait, what? Now, listen to this.
My boyfriend when he's going out too straight.
He sent you to a strange house. Oh no. So he say my boyfriend don't let you. It's a business thing. He doing good.
That's not a pass. Oh, look, you want me to lie to him? Yeah, something's going on, y'all.
You never lied to your boyfriend?
Ooh. Ooh. Oh, that is all cap. Look at that. He's like, wait, you never lied to your boyfriend? Dude, this guy's on demon time. Watch this. Watch this.
You never lied to your boyfriend?
Blink, blink. Yep, there it is. That is a... Yep. Yes, you have.
No, he got her on lock.
No, he don't.
He do? What's lock? Why, what? You never... Hold on, let me get back to that. You never lied to your boyfriend? Okay.
That's cap.
He got it on lock. How so?
Like, if she's not stepping out, doing anything, like, she's always with him. Never want to hang out. Like, that's how
bro, you're 25, bro. Like, go have fun. Like, it's been 6 months, you said y'all been talking, so what?
I have my phone with him.
With your boyfriend?
This is bullshit.
It ain't that much fun in the world, gang, to where you can't go out. But
look at this.
He don't got. You really don't even have to tell him. You could just go do some fun shit.
Look at this.
Tell him you're going out with her.
Look at this. They are thinking about it. They are thinking about it. Jamon says the decoy isn't bad on this one. No, this decoy is exactly what they needed. This decoy is exactly what they needed because they didn't expect her to show up there by herself. It actually makes sense that she did show up by herself because, you know, all men are, you know, killers and rapists and all that good stuff. So you gotta make sure you don't fall into that trap. But this guy is perfect because he's actually using what they say against him or against her. You don't lie to your boyfriend? No. We all know she's lying. King Life says, dude's out here with busted Pillsbury cans, says, she's cheating on me. Don't claim her and you'll be fine, brother. Yeah, real talk.
No.
Wait, what?
He likes you?
No.
Hold the fuck up.
I have my phone with him.
With your boyfriend?
This is bullshit, man. He knows. See, this dude knows that this girl is not being honest. He knows that this girl is not being honest. And it's funny, she's trying to appear loyal to her boyfriend to impress him. Right? Like, no, I'm not going to do anything because, you know, I have a boyfriend and I'm loyal and blah, 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 blah. And he knows that's cap. He knows that's, dude, he knows that's cap. He knows this woman is lying because that's why he's there. Because she's going out with her friends and spending the night at other niggas' houses.
It ain't that much fun in the world, gang, to where you can't go out. But
look, she's like, you got a point. Look.
You really don't even have to tell him. You could just go do some fun shit.
Look.
You know, tell him you're going out with her.
Look. Look, see that? Tell him you're going out with her. She looks at her like, we're going to run the same gambit, huh? We're going to run the same game, huh?
He likes you?
No.
Hell no. Hell no, he don't like her.
You feel like you don't like her? No, I don't.
You don't like him first?
Why?
I feel like she should come out, meet new people, you know?
I think she should come out and meet new people. There it is. That's why he doesn't like Brandy. Because Brandy, see guys, this is what we mean when we say single women keep women single. You are seeing that in action. You're seeing that in action. She showed up with her single friend. Her single friend got talked into going into the house. Her single friend got talked into going on this tour, isolating this woman with a dude that is not her boyfriend. And now here we are. Her single friend is now, the decoy is now systematically taking her apart. Like this is happening right in front of us. Right in front of us. Her friend just admitted, yeah, I wanted to encourage her to come out and meet new people. Translation, new dick. Man, new dick. Robert Anderson says selling purity too hard is a red flag. Abso-fucking-lutely. Abso-fucking-lutely. Girls are never this outwardly loyal. Hell no. No, I have fun with him. Da, 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 da. It's almost like she knows she's on a loyalty test.
They some good guys.
How you know?
We just met them?
Come on, man.
Do we get on?
What the fuck? She literally just said.
They some good guys.
How you know?
They'll take us down the street.
Come on, man.
Do we get those vibes, bro? We chilling.
No, right now.
We chilling.
You trying to take y'all pretty ladies out. She look good. Ain't she single? She's smiling too. Look, she ain't stopped smiling. She came from here.
Look at her. You can relax a little bit, like chill. What you want to watch TV or anything like that? Did he receive the payment though?
He should have been gone.
Yep.
For what do he do for a living? Your mommy asking.
Yeah, Jamont says the young chick is the carrot the friend uses to get guys around. Yeah, that's exactly right. Wow, you know what? I agree with that. I totally agree with that. I think Brandy uses Ilana or whatever the fuck her name is to get other dick. They show up for her. They show up for Ilana. They stay for Brandy.
He's a mechanical engineer.
A mechanical engineer. Jesus fucking Christ. What are we doing? How the fuck? See, guys, this is why we know that guys do not understand their inherent value. This is why we know today's men, they do not understand their inherent value. Guys, they don't understand it. They don't understand it. This dude is a mechanical engineer. And his girlfriend is a fatty with a hoe friend literally trying to get her to cheat. Ay. Unbelievable. Mechanical fucking engineer. Dude, no wonder girls have these kinds of egos, man.
Yeah.
You like that?
It's cool. He's just always busy, you know?
It's cool. He's just always busy. There it is. It's cool, but he's always busy. She's about to fumble the bag.
So what do you do?
I'm in school and I work. I bartend.
Okay.
Oh, oh my God. And she's a bartender? Jesus.
Yeah.
You like that? You like?
It's cool. It's fun. Actually, I do like bartending. You know?
You meet a lot of, I used to bartend. You meet a lot of cool, interesting people, yeah. And you can network like that too. Yeah, okay.
Hey, bro, tell me you about to go now.
Okay, that's cool.
He
up there crying?
Yeah, I put him in the cage. That's why he up there crying.
You probably could well, y'all wouldn't know if he used the restroom already on the way here?
Yeah, he was walking. Yeah, he was rushing. He could.
You good?
Yeah.
You could probably let him out, bro.
In my opinion, David's girlfriend is actually conducting herself very well. The only thing I can't understand is why sit there and continue to have conversations.
Why is she still there? You want to know why she's sitting there continuing to have these conversations? Is because she is looking for a reason, guys. What she is waiting for, guys, she is waiting for one of these dudes. She is waiting for one of these dudes to make a move. Yeah, and secondhand truth. Oh, now that's a very good point. Secondhand truth says bartending plus lightweight, it ain't adding up. Yeah, exactly.
If you know you're not gonna go for any of Dino's advances. Maybe she's enjoying conversation or she's just comfortable because her friend is there with her.
I think if Brandy didn't come with her, she probably would have already left. She'd have been gone.
Yep.
But did you? He did. He said. So he don't be. Where you at? Come back. And he still know you here or what?
I knew, but I told you. I knew.
See? Does he still know you're here or what? She says no. Look, watch.
He said. So he don't be. Where you at? Come back. And he still know you here or what?
I knew, but I told you. I knew her. Yeah, girl good. I can tell you. I already know she would have been left on her own, bro.
This is why he doesn't like Brandy.
Because it would have been dead. Yeah, she should have been left, bro. Let's go down there for real. Already?
No. Nope. Somebody tipped her off, man. Somebody tipped her off. I'm sorry. Either somebody tipped her off or she just wasn't feeling old dude. But I think the fact that Brandy was there, the situation was kind of weird. She was already apprehensive, you know. I don't know. And now look at this. He is now going to reveal that she is on a loyalty test. He's not going to reveal that she's on a loyalty test. So now she's definitely going to step out on him again because she thinks, oh, he trusts me now. I just passed this loyalty test.
David, what are you doing here?
I put you on a loyalty test. You passed. You did good. I'm proud of you.
What is this?
She's going to be mad as hell.
So the whole entire time, the whole entire time you've been on a loyalty test. None of this is real. The dog was never lost. It was my dog, and he reached out to me because he wanted to put you to the test.
And I had to see you. Lord, I had to see, I see your friend. What you mean, do the problem? Like she got it.
Here we go.
It's not true. I've been knowing this whole time.
Look how she's looking at this man. This is unbelievable, man.
It's not true. But I just wanted to make sure I was right and I wasn't tripping. I knew it wasn't true. I don't know what's going on when I'm not around and hanging with them, but I knew it wasn't you. I knew they was
Look, did you see that? I knew it wasn't you. Look at her. Tell me that this woman has never cheated on her boyfriend. He's like, I knew it wasn't you. And she knows she has been unfaithful. Just watch. Just watch. When he says, I knew it wasn't you, look at her facial expression.
When
Watch.
I'm not around you hanging with them, but I knew it wasn't you. I knew
Look.
she
Right there. She's like, okay. Look at this. Look at this. Looking right at the camera. Looking right at the camera.
Low ass nigga. He's not a mechanic.
She with me.
He works at the front desk. You're not a mechanic, so why you keep fucking with
She with
lame
me.
ass?
We good. She the problem. She gotta go.
Okay, you're supposed to her crazy. This is my friend.
Look, everything else.
I know you for 6 months. I know her for 6 years.
Okay, and you don't see.
Dude, this is crazy. And now here she is defending her. See, guys, this is why Kevin Samuels say that most women are gonna have to buy a dog and die alone. She is sitting here getting into an argument. She's sitting here getting into it. Guys, this is over, man. This is over. Now you're in an argument. You're in a fight with him over her. Keep running, dude. Keep running in behind this hoe. Keep running in behind this hoe. You gonna fuck around and find out.
Is she a problem?
No, not at all. Actually, I'm the only person.
How is she not a problem? You don't see what
She just called.
Her a bitch.
Look how she acting.
Dumb ass nigga, like. No, I'm my own person. I make my own decisions. She can't.
How you make your own decisions, though? How you make your own decisions when she right here? Look what she doing. I mean, you did.
This nigga makes 15 an hour. Come on now.
Ain't no. We together. We doing front of it. We good. She the problem. You gotta make a decision. You gonna have to decide.
Oh no, she's picking her girlfriend. She's picking her girlfriend. That's it. That's it. Yeah. Yeah, J-Mon says the girlfriend looks more relieved, not caught this time than vindicated. Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
I mean, we've been good this whole time. We ain't had no issues besides when you with.
I'm gonna choose her every time, so.
That's how you.
There it is. What did I fucking tell you? I'm gonna choose her every time. I'm gonna choose her every time. Wow. Okay.
That's what it is.
I know.
You want me to choose?
And see, never, guys, this is why you don't give women ultimatums. And Rollo Tomasi says this, he says it best. Ultimatums are almost always given from a position of weakness. He should have known that she wasn't going to tell her friend, all right, well, bye. You can't, dude, no. Don't give women ultimatums, guys. You have to give them choices. You have to give them choices.
It's between you and my best friend.
Your best friend, yes. What's she going for you?
Brother, look at
how she wants you to
if you're gone and we don't work out, what do you think's gonna be there for me?
So you feel like we're not going.
There it is. There it is. That's it. She's already got the black woman attitude. She already has the black woman attitude. When you're gone, if we don't work out, she's always gonna be there for me, not you.
Work out.
I mean,
but you just passed. You wasn't acting like that a minute ago. You just passed. So you let her.
See, she's still mad.
Come here. You good. It's her. Where your man? She ain't doing her own loyalty test. Nobody care about her.
Why are you worried about her?
Because she with you.
Because she's fucking with you, bitch.
I still gotta trust you when you with her. Look how she acting.
Yeah, see, guys, this is why I tell you. This is why I tell you guys, man, when you're vetting a woman, you have to vet her friends, guys. Vetting a woman's friends is every bit as important as vetting the woman herself. Real shit. Real shit, man. You gotta vet her friends, because she's gonna pick her friends every time.
What she would got through you? Maybe this time.
Then she attract men with money. What you got? What can you offer her?
And she make her own choice. That's what I'm saying. Look how she think. This what you want to be around?
Yeah.
Man, you gotta make a choice. It's me or her. You gotta make a choice. We here. You got all these people here. You let me know right now what it is. It's me or her.
So for the last time, you're gonna ask me to choose between y'all.
I already asked.
All right. Well, I'm telling you, it's her.
Okay.
That's what you want to do?
Yeah. Hey, look, bro, she made her decision.
You want to get on this?
Yeah, shit, yeah.
Come on, y'all can go. We can come so we can go and go. So what y'all gonna do though?
She already made it right.
That's what you're
She already said.
So come on.
I did.
Come on, y'all. We can go ahead and go. It's cool.
All right, now. Come on. Y'all fall out. I'm probably back on.
Do you not understand what you're doing?
Why you eat?
Like whole bitch.
Why you even speak?
Are we still in high school? What is this?
What you mean? Look, I had to see for myself. You loyal, you passed. It's on you.
Okay.
You got to make a decision. I'm here.
What made you start talking to my friend crazy like that?
Because look at that.
Whoa. What made your friend start talking crazy to him like that, guys? This is why you vet women for a period of no less than a year. This is why you do it, man. This is why you do it. She doesn't love nor does she respect him. And you want to know the interesting thing here is the reason why she didn't take the bait. The reason why she didn't take the bait from the decoy has nothing. Dude, it has nothing to do with her loyalty. She did not pass this loyalty test, guys. She didn't pass this loyalty test. She didn't pass this loyalty test because now she's talking to him as though she got caught cheating. Nah, that's a wrap, man.
I've been feeling like this the whole time. That was the problem.
All right, I'm ready to go. Let's go. Let's go. You got it.
All right, that's what you want to do?
You got it. You want emails and everything.
Unbelievable.
Crazy. That shit crazy.
Unbelievable.
I feel like, how long has she been friends with her? Oh, they've been saying 6 years. Man, that's like her best friend, bro. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? I've been telling her from the beginning she the problem, bro. I knew it. Even when I told her, I'm telling her I know it ain't her, bro.
No, it is no. See, that's where this dude is wrong. That's where this dude is wrong. They're both the problem. They're both the problem. See, this is what he's using for cope at this point, guys. At this point, he's using this as cope. No, it's not her. It's the friend. No, man. Nah, bruh. Every woman's a slut if you meet him on the right day, man. Ramiro says getting with a big girl was already an L. Yo, real dude, she didn't even look good. Ugh. God almighty.
I know she loyal. I could tell, you know what I'm saying?
No, you can't. That bitch ain't loyal. That bitch has cheated on you before. Just because you saw, and see, that's the thing. That something tells me, I don't know, something tells me she knew she was on a loyalty test, man. Something clued her off because that was way too much loyalty. No, I have fun with him, my boyfriend, da-da-da-da-da. And then as soon as he comes out, now she's talking crazy to him. Nah, sorry.
But it's your friend. She definitely go out there when you want to chill with, problem, complain. But that's your best friend, though. She care about you.
She going forward, though.
I do.
Making it weird that she has boyfriend and stuff like.
Man, she letting them girl have too much influence on her. That's what it is. I've been saying that from the beginning. Then
so do you normally argue with her friend?
Yes, bro. Like anytime she ride, if it's just us, she called him. Why you with him? What y'all doing? You need to come here. Woo, that nigga lame, this and that. I be trying to let her make it because, that's my girl best friend, but, bro.
So you...
Bruh, I'm telling you, they're both the problem. There's a reason why, this guy's he's not doing the math. The math isn't mathing with him. He keeps, this has been her best friend for 6 years, fam. They are the same person. The difference is one was in a relationship and the other one is single. That's the only difference. These bitches act the same. Dude, it's the same bitch.
In a relationship with both of them.
Both of them, bro. She got to say in everything we do.
Yeah, bro, she just kept saying, I ain't goofy. You ain't even talking to her.
Bro, I'm not even speaking to you. And if I really could get disrespectful, you know what I'm saying? But I'm putting her on blast. You good, yeah. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And now now he thinks that he actually has a loyal female. Jesus.
It's unfortunate that it went the way you wanted it to go, but still didn't go the way you wanted it to go. So
yes, right. It went the way he wanted it to go, but she did not pass that loyalty test. I'm sorry.
Shit.
I ain't gonna lie, bro. I don't even know how to feel about it. Sure, I appreciate y'all, bro.
Bro,
you're a good dude, bro.
Damn, that's crazy, bro. Damn. So how you feel like you gonna move forward?
I don't know, bro. I really feel like, man.
Was that enough closure for you?
I'm gonna be honest with you, bro. I feel like when she's not around, when they get away from each other, she gonna have time to think for herself, bro. She probably gone.
No. See, already. See that? He's already holding out hope that she's gonna get by herself and have some time to think by her. No, bruh. He does not realize, he doesn't understand that this is who his girlfriend is. Okay, the reason why she is still here, the reason why Brandy was still his girlfriend or is still his now ex-girlfriend's best friend is because they roll like that. Okay? Girls who are best friends often have, dude, it's like girls can't be best friends if one is in a relationship and one is not. And if for it to be a good relationship, it don't matter. It doesn't work that way. It doesn't work that way. This guy, E. Jones says, nope, that's cope. That's absolutely cope. He actually thinks, nah, man, the Brandy's the problem. Ilana, she's a good girl. She's a good woman. She's, she's loyal, blah, 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 blah. Nah, bro, that bitch ain't loyal. That bitch ain't loyal, man. Nah, man. Nope.
Yeah, bro. She gonna be talking different when she not around. She doing all that because she with Brad. She don't want to put her on blast. She the one in the wrong. You know what I'm saying? So
I feel you, bro.
She gonna ride with her friends for everybody.
I feel you.
Yeah, but guess what? She told you she's gonna pick her 10 times out of 10, fam. So what?
Well.
All in all, E passed the test, just not in the way David wanted. She ended up choosing her best friend over him, and yeah, it kind of backfired. But let's not ignore one thing. Brandy wasn't even supposed to come with to drop the dog off. That little twist could have changed everything for better or for worse. I'll let y'all be the judge of that down below in the comments. Can't wait to see you guys in.
All right, let me read some of these comments here. Let's see. Said Buddy just lost his girl for no reason. No. No, Nah, he didn't lose it. Dude, he did not lose his girl for no reason, man. This is who she is, fam. 7 months in, and he's already putting her to a loyalty test on YouTube. Just forget it. It's a wrap. Yeah. Yep, the friend's plan, the friend's plan worked. Even if she didn't plan it, got rid of his ass. Yep. He lost me once he went downstairs to give her an ultimatum after she passed with her friend. She didn't pass, man. She did not. Nah. She did not. No. Nope. Yeah, this is bad. I don't think these people. These people. Wow. Samuel. I cannot pronounce your name, so I'm going to call you Samuel AA. Says, watching live from Ghana. Wow. Okay. E. Jones says, friend or no friend, she's not loyal. She did not pass this loyalty test. Oh, listen to this. He lost a good one, backfired. No, he did not lose a good woman. He did not lose a good woman, man. Yep, she stayed because she was with her single friend. She was support at that point. He's more worried about the friend than the girlfriend. Oh, look at this. Oh, he's the one cheating. That's the gag. Yeah, that's cute. He's a narcissist. Oh my God. Dude, I swear to fucking God. Yeah, dude, this just shows you how blue-pilled people are, man. All right, guys, I'm gonna cut this one a little bit short. I know that I had committed to reacting to Pearl and Andrew. I'm gonna have to put that off until Monday. I just got some pretty not just but right when the show started. right when the show started, I got some pretty disturbing news about Thor. I'm not going to tell you guys what it is or isn't. So I'm gonna give Glenn a call. And see what's going on. So thank you guys for watching. We'll see you next time.